ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we are here. Welcome, our thoughts family. Watch this.
Oh my god, that's my favorite thing ever now. At the moment, that Usher thing is incredible. How are you guys doing? 50 streams. Didn't think
The big
didn't think
5-0.
we'd make it here, man. Wow, we're getting old,
Crazy.
man. Our thoughts podcast getting a little old, but you can tell how by how worn down we are by this podcast. But
We're just
anyways,
washed.
yeah, no. How are you guys doing? We got a special show for you guys today. I'm Chesco. My boy over there is Matt, and
As
how have you
always.
been doing, man? We hope you guys, if you celebrated, happy 4th of July. How's your 4th of July weekend?
4th of July weekend, it was pretty good. Saw a lot of people. Had the barbecue. I made some really good bacon wrap hot dogs, and I ate those for like
Oh,
2-3 days straight.
yes, the
I had
dog.
s'mores. Yeah, the dirty dogs. Had some s'mores. A lot of drinking. My
Mm.
body was on recovery mode yesterday, so or 2 days ago. But no, it was a good time. I mean, I wasn't really celebrating anything, if you know what I mean, but I was still finding reason to celebrate. It was, you know what it
Oh yeah,
was?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was the Filipino. It was Filipino Independence Day. The
Yes,
same day,
yes.
July 4th is the day that the Philippines got their independence from America. So I was celebrating that.
Mm-hmm. I know those damn Americans. Yeah, man, that's really cool. I'm the same way where it's like I don't really celebrate 4th of July as like, oh, I'm happy to be in America, proud to be here. A lot of amazing stuff here, but there's a lot of stuff that's kind of clouding that me wanting to celebrate America. So yeah, I just try to have a good time, like you said, Philippine Independence Day. Um, and yeah, it was just kind of a chill one for me, just chilling by the pool with my cousins, watching,
Oh, yeah.
listening to the Our Thoughts summer playlist, which we can. I know you guys like how we find a way to like finagle that in there, but we have been listening to the Our Thoughts summer
We have been
playlist.
listening. We have been listening. If no
Um,
one else is listening, we have been.
yeah, we've been we've been bumping up those streams.
Yeah.
But we did notice, a couple people digging it when we were promoting it for the 4th of July. So we'll go ahead and put it in the chat one more time for you guys. I promise we will continue to be annoying about this playlist. So
That's a
um,
promise.
that is a guarantee. Um, so yeah, I mean, see, was there anything? What do you want to talk about?
Dude,
We have a podcast we like.
I've been watching
Yeah.
new show alert. I'm new show to me, not new show in general, but
Yeah.
I've been binging
Uh,
Barry on HBO. Finished the entire first season in like
Bill
two
Hader.
yes, Bull Hater in like 3 days. That show
Ooh.
is really, really good. Have you heard of it? Has anyone heard of it?
I've seen clips.
Mm.
I know the general story of it. And it sounds really good. I love Bill Hader. I don't know. Everyone has those shows that they say they keep wanting to start and they just never
Right.
do. So that's that show for me. So
Yeah, this was also one of them, but I finally like found the time to start it.
yeah.
And Bill Hader is super good. It's such a crazy like concept of a show. If you
Hmm.
guys don't know what it's about, that's not spoilers or anything. It's just what the show's about. But Bill Hader, he's like an ex-marine, and he has been taken by I think his uncle. He like his uncle's involved in some shady business, and now Bill Hader, after he's been in the Marines, is like a hitman. So he's just like this killing machine. But then one job takes him to LA, and he falls in love with the theater,
Yeah.
with acting. He says, "You know what? This is my calling. I'm done killing people." But obviously, once you're in that business, it's hard to get out. So it's about
Mm.
him balancing his finally having a personal life of being a struggling actor in a
His
tiny
theater
theater
career.
company, his theater career, while also killing like international drug lords. And it's an insane idea, but it works so well. And Bill Hader is amazing in it, and everyone else is
Mhm.
really, really good. But no, like truly one of like the most innovative shows I've seen in terms of just storytelling and just concept. I'm like you were immediately hooked. Yeah, it's great. Also, Hiro Murai, director of a bunch of Atlanta
Mhm.
episodes, also had a couple guest spots as a director on the first season of Barry. But no, dope ass show. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
I've been having fun with it.
Yeah. Barry's a good show. that reminds me a little bit of Archer. I don't know if anyone here watches Archer. I
Yeah.
don't know if you watch Archer, but really good show. Kind of fell off a little on it a little bit, but I love the actors on there. But yeah, okay. I said you said on HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna check that out for sure. Um, yeah. Real quick, I have a couple things. This being our 50th stream, because I want to get into some topics and get through a little bit of the show because we have a good, nice, juicy,
Oh
meaty show
yes.
for you guys.
Juicy.
Um, I do want to say, uh, I will have like little things sprinkled in here, some trivia questions about since it's our 50th stream, some of the past streams before, and I'll have Matt play the
Oh,
role of you guys.
okay.
Just like our usual game nights, but not like 6 questions right away. It'll be just like, throughout the course of the show, just to celebrate 50 streams.
All right. Some Our Thoughts trivia. I can fuck with it.
Hello, can you hear
Oh,
me? Am I
no.
glitched? Oh no,
Please, please.
Like
Oh,
that?
you're good. You're back. You're back. You're back.
All right, all right. All right.
I heard everything you said
So okay, cool. So with that said, before we get into our first topic, I want to ask the question to you guys. What was the very, very, very first topic that we discussed on Our Thoughts Live? On the very first stream. It's multiple choice. We got some questions.
though. Okay.
Or you got some choices here. So it was either A Leave the Door Open review, B, rumors of a new Outkast album in the works, C, how the lockdown has affected our music taste,
Hmm.
and D, how our day was.
Ooh, these are hard.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I gotta make sure y'all studied
Yeah.
for the Our Thoughts 50th stream.
I know
the test, the exam.
the Our Thoughts exam. Okay. I see the choices here.
Yep.
How our day was. I don't. No, it was not Leave the Door Open. That was many streams into the Our Thoughts Live show.
Okay.
I remember talking about the new Outkast album like a while ago. So I'm like, maybe that was the first thing we talked about. But
Could be.
how the lockdown affected our music taste. I mean, that sounds like a really like kind of obvious answer, but maybe we would go with the obvious thing first as the first thing we would talk about.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
not that smart.
No, I mean
not
we're
that
not
crazy,
trying to do anything crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, a lot of mixed answers in the chat here.
Yeah.
Um,
No, this is not a trick question. I
Okay.
promise. It is on here. It is.
it better be.
Well, let me just try to match up with you real quick.
Oh,
Hold
so,
on.
okay, there you go.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Much better.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to say for me, it's between how the lockdown affected our music taste and rumors of a new Outcast.
Okay.
Joshua
Those are the two.
Joshua says he's leaning towards the D though. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Oh, I didn't
Uh.
want to talk about that, but now that you brought it up, Josh is leaning towards a D. So
Okay.
there's the choices again.
B or
Door
D.
Open review, rumors of a new Outkast album. What was the very first topic discussed on a live stream?
Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb, y'all. I'm going to say that the first topic we discussed was rumors of an Outcast album in the works.
Okay, you're going with B.
Yeah, letter B.
Ladies and gentlemen, B, rumors of a new Outkast album in the works would be incorrect. That was the
Ooh.
second. That was the second topic we did.
Okay.
The first one we did was how the lockdown has affected music taste,
See, it
which
was between those two.
Yeah,
I was remembering the conversation. I just didn't remember the order.
Yeah, Leave the Door Open, I think, was the second stream. It was how we started off the second stream.
Oh,
So yeah, there you go. We're gonna sprinkle a couple of those throughout the evening.
okay.
Oh, hi, Auntie Ai, my family from the Philippines again. How are you doing?
Shout out to the Philippines.
Love you guys. Yep. Philippine Independence Day, like we mentioned before. So yeah, let's get into the first topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to this week,
Okay.
that not only none other than the sponsor of this album, DJ Khaled, will be dropping a new album. He revealed it the other day, and it will be titled "God Did." He put out a tweet that said, "I made this album for all the believers and non-believers out there. They didn't believe in it. They didn't believe in us. Do you?"
Wow. Who's
Um,
us?
and I I know. Drake and Kanye are like we like. What do you mean
You
we?
talking about?
Uh, I know. Features will include Drake, Kanye West, Lil Baby, Lil
Okay.
Durk, Future, Don Toliver, Roddy Ricch, Gunna, and 21 Savage, among many others. So I don't know.
Sounds like
Anything
your
you want to say about
average. No, it sounds like your average DJ Khaled album. Just hella people on there,
I
trying to get
know.
some people who need some streams. I think for this month. I think is what it sounds like.
Probably gonna be a Chris Brown feature on there at some point. I know he's been
Hmm.
complaining that his new album hasn't gotten as much noise. I think he made a post like, "Oh, y'all only love me when it's like something negative, right?" But
No,
yeah, so
we don't love you for those
what?
things.
Or you guys only promote me or talk
Oh
about me
yeah.
when it's negative, um when it's not something that was just an album with good music. Apparently good music. You guys don't want to promote me, but
Mm.
so we'll probably see a Chris Brown feature on there. We'll see, but a lot of dudes. I'm gonna say that a lot of a little sausage fest
Yeah.
on that track list. So hopefully, I could get a couple like her. I know has worked with her, him, SZA, all that stuff. So, not much to say here except shout out to you, Daddy Khaled.
Yes.
Keep doing you.
I'll listen to it.
Keep winning.
I'll listen to it. What was the last album he did? Khaled? Or no, it was
Khaled, Son of Assad,
something like that. They're all the same.
something
But
like
like
that.
it
Yeah.
had one of the worst intros I've ever heard. So hopefully this year he could top last
He can
year.
outdo that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
He can
see.
make something somehow
Well,
even worse.
yeah, we'll see if I can get past the first track.
Yeah, well, I love our DJ Khaled album reviews. I was going through. We have some segments later on tonight that prompted me
Hmm.
to go check back some of our last streams, and yeah, our DJ Khaled review was like one of the funniest segments for sure. Um, Moving on to the next topic, we got some Travis Scott sightings.
Oh.
Have you seen some of this?
I think he performed somewhere in like London or something,
Hmm.
or he performed in some small venue. Pretty cool. I saw a video. There's some kids climbing on a railing. He was like telling them to get down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's out performing in the wild. I don't know
Hmm.
when Utopia is supposed to be happening. But I feel like Travis he'll emerge for a long time, and then we won't. It'll be a while till the rollout starts happening. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. He was performing at Coney Island, and yeah, he was telling those kids to get down, which I thought was a really cool. This is kind of the new norm for him. Like we were waiting to see, like, okay, how are these performances gonna be different now? This is how he's gonna be a little more cautious. Um, and yeah, and also another thing is that his first official concert that he's throwing on, sponsoring and promoting, sold out in under 2 hours. So, obviously people were saying like, oh, is
Hmm.
Travis gonna have that same impact, that the same support behind him? And it's obvious that his crowd, his fan base is always gonna support him. So excited for that. Excited to see more performances. All that to say, I was wondering, have you listened to any new Travis Scott at all? Like, or not new, but have you gone back and listened to Travis Scott at all? Like, had an urge to do that at all?
Um, Here and there, a couple songs here and there, maybe something
Yeah.
random from Astroworld. But no, not really. I've been listening to other stuff. I don't know what Travis is working on. I haven't heard any like leaks or anything, but last Travis Scott song was probably maybe something off of Donda, like his verse on there.
Hmm.
But I think like the other night I listened to like 90210 again because I was like, I like the song, and I just like
Hmm.
put it on. Um, but no, not really. I don't go out of my way, except for if I really want to listen to a single song, mainly just because I'm like, what did that sound like again? And then I'll remember.
Hmm. Yeah, the song that I recently like had a like whoa, like come to Jesus moment was Maria I'm Drunk.
Oh
I heard
yeah,
that for the first time in forever, and I was like, wow, like this song is
dude. Yeah,
like I remember that era, of like high school, us like really getting into
rodeo
Travis
era.
Scott and yeah, rodeo era, Birds in the Trap.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
just such an era.
I'm still,
Yeah.
we still got it on me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I still have it in my closet,
I don't
so I
know.
can't.
I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I'm wearing the shirt.
Ah, I know, yeah. I think that's one thing I'm interested to see is like how much are we like seriously holding that against Travis Scott? Like it's not like he seems to have like accepted the responsibility, and it's also not necessarily like an R. Kelly thing where it's like about his character, you
Yeah,
know? It was just like really a really bad event.
yeah.
So I wonder like how yeah, how Utopia will be affected by all this. So we'll see. Seems like concert wise everything's so good. Um but yeah. Yeah. So are there any other topics that we want to talk about before we get into this Giveon album that
No, I need
I've been
to.
wanting to talk about?
Yeah, you should talk about it. I didn't get a chance to fully listen, but like you said, it's
Okay.
there's some beef, there's some interesting critique with this album.
Yes. So, yeah, Matt and I had a wonderful phone call last night where, we're just discussing some things that we want to do, some things we want to get ready for something we want to do either soon or tonight. And one thing we were talking about was listening to the Giveon album. There's a little bit of weird controversy in terms of if you know his like real life kind of drama, it's kind of funny. Basically, he was caught cheating on a in a public relationship,
Mm.
and it all went down over social media. Everyone knows that. So it's really interesting to me that when I listen to this album, the whole story is about him like cheating on a girl and with a groupie,
Oh,
and right. And here's the thing is that it's really good. It's like a really good classic R&B album. Like, we talk about hip hop being kind of stagnant
mm.
in like adolescence or whatever. Well, R&B I feel like has kind of like true R&B. Like there's been a lot of pop artists kind of disguising as R&B,
Yeah,
like Doja Cat and all that. But not her own doing, but like the label trying to push her as an R&B artist. But
right.
yeah, it's really cool seeing like an R&B classic, like think like Usher, Neo,
Mm.
like those like classic R&B artists that Mario, and I feel like this album has all the potential to be
Oh,
an R&B
snap.
classic album. Like I'm
Okay.
thinking of, because I started this show before with the Usher Tiny Desk thing, and I was going back to Confessions and listening back, and I just think of like Confessions Part 2, like how he admitted that he's cheating on his girlfriend and got her pregnant. So this song is him talking to the girl that he's with, like his spouse, like, "Oh,
Yes.
I got this other girl pregnant." You know, I do want to do a read through the lyrics. There's one lyric in here that he goes like, I have it pulled up. He goes, s- he called the girl, he called the girl that's pregnant and was like, "Hey, you know," or he called his girlfriend and he was like, "Yo, look, this girl called me. She's pregnant. First thing I thought that came to mind was you. Second thing was, how do I know if it's mine and is it true? Third thing was me wishing that I never did what I did. How I ain't ready for no kid and bye bye to our relationship." So
Damn.
keep that lyric in mind when you hear bars in Giveon's album. Like, man, he got some bars off. I'm not gonna lie to you. He says, "My last love was cold. Now I gotta be the coldest." Off of
Ooh.
Scarred.
Never need a
You
bitch. I'm
got
what a bitch need.
I'm telling you, there's if you love the weekend, like I'm telling you, you got some like toxic
Damn.
anthems here. He mentions something everyone has done. I feel like he mentions the old me. He
Mm-hmm.
says, "You want to show me off? Had to keep it low key. Blame it on the old me."
Okay.
Uh, Last two bars here that I want to highlight. He says, "Honestly, I told them I'm in love with you, but they're okay with being number two." He's talking about the side girls. He's saying they're okay with being number two. And he would talk to them about how much he loved his girlfriend,
Damn.
but they're okay with that. Like they're down to have that pillow talk about someone else while they're sleeping with him. I'm telling you, man. Last one here, really good bar. He goes, "You remind me of the way you lead me on, the way
Mm.
you don't care when you leave." So he's saying that this new girl he's cheating on with, or he's in a relationship with, she reminds me. What am I trying to say? She reminds him of him back when he was like a little bit more naive, a little bit more
Okay.
of a player. So there's some cool perspectives on this album. He's doing this on the debut album, so I
That's
really
crazy.
enjoyed it. this whole album ends with a song describing the wedding that he always imagined having with the girl he cheated on. Like he talks about like, oh,
Damn.
bouquets never thrown, a tux I'll never wear, a white dress you'll never be able to wear down the aisle. Like he talks some shit, and he even has his mom and grandma like on voicemails telling him like, look, like you're a good person, like you're not that bad. Like maybe they kind of bail him out or give him an out to his girl, like saying like, oh, I never loved you, I never showed love to you, which is why you probably aren't
Wow.
able to show love to Justine is her name. So some spicy like fucking
That's
bars on this album, I'm telling
crazy.
you. Like, so if you
He's
need a little incentive to give this album a chance, man, there's a lot there. I'm telling you, man. Classic
that's
R&B album.
like the most toxic album I've ever heard of. Like,
Yeah.
no apologies, no like I regret cheating. It's just like, here's why, or like, here's what happened, and here's why everyone was okay with it
hmm
except you. And now since you weren't okay with it, you can't get married. You can't be mad at me because talk to the trauma. Here's my mom and my grandma. They didn't treat me right. He
Yeah,
has
yeah. Oh,
this
you
is
don't
like a
believe me? Here's my
trial against.
therapist. Here's my therapist coming to the stand.
Oh my god. Yeah, bro.
I'm
He's like
telling you.
fighting for his life in this album. Okay, I'll check it out, but I don't know if it's gonna
hmm
be a good influence.
Yeah, it's I definitely wouldn't say it's the best influence, but if you
Damn.
enjoy the drama, the tea, if you will. Um, Also, I just appreciate someone living their rhymes. It's nice to know that he's out
Okay.
here, living his words, living his preaching. Like he
Yeah.
practiced what he preached. So gotta respect it. Let's see, is there anything else that I
This
want
has
to
turned
mention?
into the other Our Thoughts podcast.
Yeah, yeah. You guys can research that one if you want. Do women deserve right? No, they
Yeah.
do. They absolutely do. He's got another thing I wanted to mention is, obviously I mentioned all this stuff, and I could say that he's one thing I like about him is he's got like the perfect amount of like corniness that I feel like you need to be like a real
Yeah.
classic R&B, give it that feel, that oomph.
That's
Um,
everyone has a little certified lover boy inside of them.
Yeah, like
It's got to come
like
out.
those like voicemail interludes where it's like they're crying and like little
Right.
skits throughout the songs that make it feel like, a little extra. Like I love that kind of stuff on a classic R&B. Like think Scissors Control.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I didn't like the voicemails at first, but now I'm able to really appreciate them and be like, okay, they help tell the story,
Yeah, yeah.
the same way this album does. So yeah, there you go. I would say he needs to maybe he needs to work on like making his hooks a little more memorable. Like he's got like Heartbreak Anniversary. He's
Right.
obviously on Peaches. He's got a bunch of hits already. Like people don't realize like he's just kind of starting out. So I don't know, man. Just really excited about Giveon and what he's gonna contribute to R&B. Like we talk about like who's the face of hip hop right now, like who's the face of
Damn.
R&B right now. I feel like potentially Giveon could be that guy, and give him like an album or two. Um,
I'll
yeah.
check him out.
So
His voice throughout it? I think the one gripe I have with Giveon is sometimes the Kermit runs, like it kind of gets to me.
mm,
Does he is he kind of
mm.
stay on that same vibe, or does he like do some crazy stuff? Does he experiment at all?
I will say vocally he doesn't stretch as much as you'd
Okay.
like, but the production, the
Okay.
beat selection, the lyrics, I think they provide something that kind of make up for that, vocally. Like I said, I think that goes into him needing to work on his hooks a little more. Like
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
the choruses are where you like belt out and really, go
Right.
for it. I feel like he needs to stretch that out a little bit more. So
Okay.
yeah, that if he had to improve, I guess I would say his vocals. If we had to improve, but
Take it from us.
um, yeah. I remember we had a segment where I was like, "Is this whack?" That's a
Oh
throwback.
yeah,
If we're
that's
talking
a
about
throwback. Is this
Woo.
whack?
Yes, and we actually had a bunch of submissions. We used to have a segment where we had people send in their not fan submitted, but artist submitted stuff, and
Just
we would
reviewing
just
people's songs.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was like, I don't know, it was cool. It was cool reaching out to a bunch of artists. So
Mhm.
yeah. Anyways, back to the Giveon thing. I will say he's giving Brent Faiyaz a run for his money right now in terms of,
Shit.
who's gonna be that R&B heartbreak anthem, So, and I've heard some things. Apparently, I think it drops tonight or sometime soon. I've heard some things like people in Germany were tweeting
Oh,
about it because they already got the album or a song or something, and they said little little underwhelming. So I'm kind of worried about it, but I'm
damn.
glad we at least have Giveon to fall
Okay.
back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So
I think I do enjoy Giveon a little bit more than Brent Faiyaz, but some Brent Faiyaz singles I enjoy more than some Giveon singles, if that makes sense.
oh yeah, I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm probably the same way. Like Gravity,
Yeah.
um,
Gravity, F the
Fuck the
World.
World.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So
Brent
I feel
Brent
that.
does drop tonight. Okay, confirmed by Jamie Edwards. So we'll
All
see.
right, let's go. Let's go check out this album, boys. It's a really good back-to-back week for us sad boys,
Yeah.
and girls out there. So yeah. Also, one quick thing before we get off this Giveon thing. I saw you went to the Minions movie. Is that a thing? I saw your
Yeah,
IG
yeah.
story. Did you come in? Did you come in?
The Minions. I went. It was actually a business trip. I had to go there for
Got
research
you.
purposes. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, me and the Gentle Minions, we all showed up. Took our conference with Gru, and left better people. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice seminar.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't watch that movie. I sat my ass down and listened to that movie. I wanted to see what the
Uh,
Minions had to say. And they were talking they shit the whole time. It wasn't even about Gru. I didn't care about
Look,
what he was doing.
y'all may be hearing them, but are you
No,
listening? Though?
listen to what Kevin has to say. Bob, Otto. They all say some real shit. And I think the one thing I learned about the Minion movie was that that Gru takes them for granted all the time, and we know that. But I'm like, yo,
Mm.
like his most desperate moments, he turns to them. But every other day, he's like, get the fuck out of my way.
It's toxic.
You guys are the problem. And all of a sudden, Gru messes up, and now all the Minions gotta, come to the rescue.
Mm.
So for their own good, I think in the next movie they have to overthrow Gru, and it just has to be about the Minions. Sorry, I'm sure Steve Carell wants to
Ooh.
take a break from doing that voice. I don't know if it like strains his like larynx
it.
the whole time,
I
but
like it. This one was
yeah.
the rise of Gru. The next one is the downfall of Gru.
The downfall. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get memes, posters of all the Minions like praying
Yeah.
on their downfall.
Yes,
I love it. Dude.
that's
I
what's
love
gonna
it.
happen. But no, Minions was a good
So-
time. I,
So it sounds
I
like
enjoyed
you
it.
enjoyed it. You
Mhm.
enjoyed the Yeet song. What do you think about the Yeet song?
It wasn't even in the movie. So
What?
yeah, I was like the big fight scene. Like this would have been hard with the Yeet song.
Oh my god.
But no, it wasn't. I mean, they played. There was the one Diana Ross and Tame Impala track they played, which was cool. And then maybe one other one, but majority of the soundtrack's not even in the movie, which is kind of lame. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch the trailers, it's basically all the good parts of the movie. Well, I mean, it's all pretty good, but like at one point, it's just kind of vibes. Like for the middle part of the movie, you're just kind of like everyone's just kind of doing random shit right now, and then they get back to.
Everyone's just on their own bullshit right now.
Yeah,
All these
yeah.
Minions.
Yeah, so but it was cool. The Minion, yeah, someone said Christian's talking about banning dudes showing up in suits and yeah, like the rise of the gentle Minion movement is getting out of hand, in my
It's-
opinion. When you start mosh pitting and fist fighting in the theater,
On the stage.
Yeah, on the
right?
stage.
Like,
yeah, like people they're going wild. But like I just know that the marketing people, our marketing team for Minions are like, yes, like exactly.
Dude,
They
this was
wanted to
a
cause mayhem.
masterclass.
Yeah.
This was a masterclass in marketing.
Seriously. They had like 20 different collabs. Like they had like Southwest and they had McDonald's and then IHOP and then a little chickpea healthy snack with a Minion on it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
everything was Minions.
Dude, this is gonna be what it's like in the future, where it's just like when younger people kind of know what they're talking about and trying to run the the marketing
Yeah.
of big movies. Like who knows, we might get like some crazy stuff like a Yeet Minion song.
Yeah.
Got in like TikTok trends. Like Minions is really like the talk of the
It really
today,
is.
like
It really is.
so.
Everyone was
That reminds
saying, everyone was saying
yeah, go ahead.
that this is what like the Morbius people thought that would happen with their movie.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that too. I've seen that
Yeah,
talk. Um, yeah. After a while, they tried to make it like a what do you call, like, we're bad on purpose type thing, but they just
yeah.
never
They
really like
they were
understood it.
they were trying to embrace the meme, but I mean, when you're the minions, it's just so much easier.
I know. It's just the fact that they speak Tagalog too every now and then. I don't know if you catch that every now and then, like
Really?
oh, like this is a word I know. Why are we why
Yeah,
I
they
register
speak like Spanish sometimes. It's kind of funny. But then
Spanish? Yeah.
they'll say like one English word, and you're like, and like that's
Uh,
when you're like,
yeah.
damn, like something bad happened.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I
Man, that's
remember.
true. That's real.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. Gru was like yelling at him. Well, he was like ranting. He was like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah," and then Gru was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And then he's just like, "Oh." Like the
The
minion.
movie was R-rated.
Yeah, the minion was just like, "Damn." Like, what did I do? I'm like he started speaking English. I'm like, oh shit.
Also, Christian right in the chat says Morbius was the most movie ever. I
For
appreciate
real.
that. That is top tier comment. You were talking about like people showing up in suits and how that's going too far. I remember, so the theater I used to work at, they don't allow costumes. They don't allow weapons. That things that could look
Okay.
like weapons. Like they're not allowing Captain America's shield. They're not allowing no Infinity Gauntlet if you're watching Endgame. So
Okay.
with that said, I remember when Joker came out, and there's a lot of talk about, oh
Oh yeah,
shoot,
yeah,
like this
yeah.
movie could inspire violence, at theaters. We talk about The Dark Knight with what happened in, I think, Boulder, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
There was
The
a shooting
Batman.
during a Dark Knight screening. So that's a talk leading up to this movie. It's like, oh shoot, like, will there be violence? And sure enough, I usually work at the concession stand, food. That's usually my little
Okay.
thing. For the first time ever, they assigned me at the front of the house where I'm the most vulnerable one, ripping the tickets and being like, hello, sir, like, welcome, your theater's over there on the left. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, to the scheduling manager, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm the most expendable one because
Yeah, you got,
this is
you're on
like
the front
my
lines.
first week. Yeah, this is the first week you put me out in the front of the house is the week that Joker is
Oh my
ending. So I'm like,
god.
okay, I get it. I get it.
Face the public.
So, so with that said, there's this one guy I remember I'm looking at the front of the house. I turn around to go talk to my friend, and I turn back and I just see this tall dude with green hair, a white mat, like a white face paint, Joker style makeup. And I just remember like looking at him being like, oh shit, like is today the day? Like, is this actually happening right now? Like, am I seeing the Joker? So then I look and it's like, okay, he's got a nice little vest on, and I had to politely tell him like, oh, sorry, sir, you're gonna have to wipe off that face mask. And
Hmm.
it was a cool little conversation. He was a cool guy, but for a second there, I was like, ooh, like, is it for me? Like, I was so close. I only had 2 hours left on my shift, man. Like,
Damn.
so.
He could have just
Uh,
pulled a knife on you right there.
Right there. I was expecting to turn around and just see like the little like flower he has and just little squirts his flower on me. His sweet
Right.
sweet seam.
Oh.
Um, he looked like Jack Harlow. Did I forget to
Oh, okay,
mention
okay,
that?
okay. Got it, got it.
Yeah.
That makes
Uh,
that acceptable then.
yeah. We'll tolerate. We'll tolerate.
Sure.
So there you go. Just a random side note. Joe Cool says, "Do y'all plan on breaking down the Weeknd's other albums or other artists' albums?" Funny you say that. We have another artist's album breakdown that we're gonna
Two of
talk
them.
about tonight. Two
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, we're gonna talk about one of them tonight. Um, but yeah, stay tuned. Some weekend stuff for sure. We'll always have weekend stuff on deck, especially
Obvious.
as this tour gets underway. But yeah, man. Is there anything else
Speaking
we
of
had on the
tour,
dock?
speaking of tour,
Right. Let's
that
go ahead and get
come
into
on, that
our.
was your segment moment. I mean,
I
segue
know,
moment.
I messed up.
I was
I'm
waiting for you to
sorry.
do it.
Forgive me.
He gave you an
Forgive me,
alley oop
Father.
right there.
Forgive me, Father, for I sinned. It is actually the weekly weekend update.
Oh shit! After hour. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
There you go. Our weekly weekend update. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, if you're here, probably at some point like a Weekend fan at least a little bit. You listen to his music,
A
so
little bit.
you know that the tour is starting tomorrow in
Yes.
none other than Toronto, Canada.
Hometown.
Um, we made it. Any just thoughts on being here? We are starting the tour. I was watching back our Don FM Explain thing, and we acknowledge the tour. We're saying whenever we can get this tour going,
Right, right, right.
not knowing if it could actually happen. Doja Cat, had to drop out because of
Right.
tonsil surgery. Now here we are, and it's finally happening. What are your thoughts right now? What is running through your head?
Well, right now I'm like, when was the last time the Weeknd toured at all?
Yeah.
And that was the Starboy tour, right?
The Starboy tour.
I don't think he did a My Dear Melancholy, like
He just did Coachella
just a
a couple
performance.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
tour was Starboy, which is a while ago. What, 2016, 2017?
Mhm,
So that's pretty crazy to me. I was like, God damn. The Weeknd.
K mentions 2018, so maybe he did have a little tour, like a little maybe like international tour or like
Okay.
he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
have
he
like a
definitely did.
crazy like
Yeah.
super promoted, like think of like the King of the Fall tour that we went on, the Beauty Behind
Yeah.
Madness tour, and then now obviously the Starboy tour
Right.
now after that. So yeah,
Yeah, so it's been a while. But I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to see the footage. Like, what I mean, tomorrow is the first show, so I'm sure people are gonna be live streaming. People are gonna be taking a bunch of videos. We're gonna see it on Complex the next morning. Like, the Weeknd's visuals go crazy for the After Hours tour. So I'm hyped to see what it looks like, and it could be our very first look outside of what he's shown us so far. But yeah, definitely jealous of y'all. Let me know how it's gonna be. Curry was giving me shit the other day because he was like, he showed me a video of the Weeknd. He was rehearsing Alone Again, and someone was taking a video from outside the stadium, and it was so loud they could hear him, and they're recording it. I'm like, damn, that looks cool. And he's like, yeah, too bad that you're too broke to see the show. And I'm like, what the? Like, something along those lines. Yeah, I'm like, I had tickets. Yeah, I was like, bro, I had tickets, right? And they were stolen from me. So
get your money up. He said, oh, you only could afford the non-stadium tour.
Yeah. Oh, After Hours. I don't even know what that is. It's After Hours till dawn. That's what we on. I'm like, oh, all right. Yeah, he did say all that.
Damn.
Don't even deny, bro. He did say all that. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just see it, some shitty YouTube rendition that somebody captures on their DS for me. I'll watch it that way.
Yeah, like someone I remember I used to listen to the 2018 Coachella set as a podcast on Spotify. Like it was uploaded completely decent quality on Spotify as a podcast. So, hey man, there are ways. Reddit links are crazy.
Sure.
You'll find the links. You'll find the footage. But
Yeah.
as for us, we'll be able to experience Kate Renata, Snow Allegra, Mike Dean,
Like
and
Dean.
Abel Tesfaye. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Think about like I was looking at the songs that Mike Dean could potentially perform, stuff that Kate Renata or Snow Allegra could. Then obviously, so there's like a list of songs right there that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear. Devil in a New Dress, I Want You Around, Snow Allegra. I don't think Kate Renata's performing on my date, so it's Snow Allegra for me. But and then I'm like, oh shit! Then I get to hear After Hours, Dawn FM. Like I haven't heard these songs in a live setting in ever.
Right.
So, like, damn, man, like it's just gonna be an experience. I hope you guys are excited. I think it was like the 11th anniversary of his very first tour.
Wow.
The other day, so
Trilogy era. Yeah.
crazy.
I wonder if him and Mike Dean will do anything live. I mean, obviously they have the Starry Eyes remix. But similar to what, The Weeknd did with like Swedish House Mafia, where they kind of like did these crazy instrumentals and like they kind of built up these live versions of the songs and like the really dope transitions. I don't know how much, Mike Dean or any of the DJs are going to be influenced on that, or if it's like already like a set, track list or I don't know what it's called, but like it's already set for them. But I think it'd be cool if like Mike Dean kind of comes in there and does some freestyle synths or something on Starry Eyes or Take My Breath. Like
Yeah.
I feel like they have that opportunity.
From what I can tell, how the Coachella thing happened was Mike Dean showed up and like listened to the track list they had and recorded like some synth runs, some guitar
Yeah.
licks, riffs and all that too. And then they played that like laid it over the top, and we had like the crazy. Have you seen that Save Your Tears Coachella performance yet?
Yeah, his Coachella set.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more of a ballad, like
Mm-hmm.
stripped back a little bit, but still super
Yeah,
ethereal.
like
Like
that's cool.
stuff like that, I think is like really cool to give the live experience a little something different. I'm trying to think, what was the other thing? So yeah, I think Mike Dean will definitely. I saw footage of them actually like in a studio,
Mm.
kind of recording, I guess like live versions of songs. So
Yo,
yeah, man.
that's gonna be so
You see,
crazy.
you see, Mike Dean was also crowdsourcing again. Like, oh, what are
Yeah,
some diehard weekend fan suggestions that
yeah. That's the best way to
you-
get to know what to play. He's like, what do the fans want to hear? So
yeah.
Mike Dean always been about the people.
What are some songs that like some sleeper songs that
Mm,
you would want him to perform, regardless of if it makes sense, all that stuff, like just some songs that you would personally want him.
man, I would really want him to perform Crew Love again. I remember seeing that at the Beauty Behind the Madness tour was dope. And like
Mm,
it's just so it sounds so different than any other Weekend song for some reason. Like but it would sound like it should be on like Trilogy, but it's on a Drake album. So that would be
yeah.
cool. Obviously, we'd love to see him do Wonderlust off Kissland. Maybe even the remix. Maybe even a little Drunken Love cover would have been crazy. If
My
I just
favorite.
want to go like just deepest cut I could find.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, I think going back to trilogy stuff would be really cool. Just in
Hmm.
general, either House of Balloons or some of my favorites, Dirty Liana.
Dirty
Um,
Lion.
you know,
It's a cover of NBA
a co-
YoungBoy's
of NBA
infamous
YoungBoy's
record,
cover.
of
Yeah,
course. Um,
that'd be cool. I would love to see him do some stuff from Starboy. Actually, I feel like the Daft Punk influence in that album is now like making a lot more sense. Now that
True
we're hearing,
Colors,
yeah, True Colors,
Rockin', Lonely Nights,
Secrets.
songs like
Yep,
that. Secrets is like a what a
dude,
top tier weekend song to me. Ooh,
that album is aging very nicely. Like I feel like he knew exactly what he was doing with that album. So those
yeah.
Starboy moments, and then other than that, I probably would want to do a couple tracks off of like Mighty Melancholy, obviously, like uh, call out my name,
Wasted Times. I
wasted
love Wasted
times.
Times.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I tweeted out earlier, like a couple weeks ago, like Weekend. He doesn't have a bad song, like
mhm.
objectively, and so you could pick anything, and it would be cool.
Blinding Lights Rosalia remix is I'd say his worst song, but it's not because of him.
But it's like objectively, is it like a bad song? Like it's still
It's not a
Blinding
bad song.
Lights.
It's still Blinding Lights.
Yeah,
It's a decent song.
just
So
it's just a bad feature.
take on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel that I definitely think that he has just when he says catalog looking legendary, I'm for real. Like if you
Yeah.
really, when it's all said and done, when he drops as many albums as he does, we're gonna look back. People are gonna go back in his discography and be like, oh shit, like he's been
Yeah.
doing this forever. Making good music may not be, and then they get to see him like try different things. Like I'm imagining someone like listening to Starboy for the first time after Beauty Behind the Madness and
Right.
Kissland being like, oh shit, like what is like why?
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
they go back to then they hear After Hours and Dawn FM. It's like, oh, I see. I see
Mm-hmm.
where this was like a step towards that.
Yeah.
So
Starboy just sounds differently now. After I've listened to
yeah,
After Hours and Dawn FM, I'm like, damn, like it's like at the time I didn't think it was as potent or as inspired as I thought it was. Just because I'm like, oh, it's just a trap beat. Oh, it's just like
club
tech.
music.
Yeah, like techno. It's kind of like poppy. I get it. He's trying to get into the mainstream. But like, if you really listen to it, I'm like, damn, he's kind of like, he's like doing something with this. Like, I could tell, like, what he was doing just clearer now. I don't know. My ears are more tuned into that side of
Mhm.
Abel, or the Weekend rather, comparing it to like when I was just off of Trilogy and I hear Beauty Behind the Madness, I'm like, okay, I see how that's a gradual step up. It's a better version of Trilogy, but then Starboy was just
Mhm.
so different. But I'm like, this dude, he's planned out the been planning out the next 10 years of his life since Starboy, and he's like, I know I'm gonna do this. It's gonna take me to here, so I can do this, and this, and then that's the end of the weekend, or that's my career, you know. So it all is calculated. And you can hear it in the music now that we're like 4 or 5 years later.
Hmm. There's a reason that the album starts off with Starboy, and his name
Hmm.
Starboy is because he knew that this album was going to be like that transitional period
Yeah,
into, from R&B, grimy, uh, all that
yeah,
stuff, trap house type thing into pop star. So I think that
yeah,
was a really cool kind of bridge into that. Because now after that, now you get into My Dear Melancholy. I think was just like a quick little therapy session, like quick little exercise, and okay, like
yeah.
I can still be the toxic dude, which is really cool. I like that he gives us kind of like, okay, here's something for the fans. Now let me get into my shit. Like now
Hmm.
let's go into the after hour there. So
Hmm.
man, it's just really exciting to see kind of what the the general legacy of the weekend will be, because I think he is definitely one of those artists that have influenced music. And I'm trying to think. Oh, one last thing I have to say, and then we can
Okay.
transition into something else. Uh, a weekend tiny desk set would be
Hmm.
incredible. I think because I love the Usher Tiny Desk. I listened to Denzel Curry. Had a great Tiny
Yeah.
Desk. Um, FK Twigs, I think recently had one. But yeah, I think the weekend doing like those Daft Punk type records, those Out of Time, some Don FM records with that type of setting, that's soulful. Like really
Hmm.
calling back to like where music started was like with live instrumentation, all that stuff, and seeing, I think getting a chance to really see like the soul and funk aspects of those weekend songs would be like really cool. So
Yeah. That would be
I don't know,
crazy.
what's like a song that you would want to hear, and you guys in chat, feel free to let us know. What song would you like to hear in like a tiny desk setting featuring The Weeknd?
Um, I would love to hear like his absolute ballads, like Angel,
Mm.
maybe like
Die for You.
Die for You. Um, but I think it would be so interesting to see, like me just picturing that. I feel like he could only do that after this next album, um, because I think
Mm.
that'll just be the trilogy, and then he goes like I think it would be so. It would be something he would do to go from this grand stage to then something so humble and then so like
Oh, stripped back,
stripped
yeah.
back, similar to what Kendrick did. He went
Hmm.
from big, huge existential ideas, and then Mr. Morale is like even more because it's such a big contrast. It's even more potent. I can see him doing that. Um, but in terms of like songs, I would love to see him do. Man, just his old stuff. I feel like it'd be great to hear stuff from Beauty Behind the Madness. I feel
Think,
like I'm gonna like pull up a track list so I can tell you the actual ones I want.
yeah, I can read some from the chat if you'd like.
Okay, what are people saying?
Um, we got Tell Your Friends would be a cool
Tell your
one. Jamie
friends.
Edwards and rapping. I know this is for a different question, but I see Wanderlust would be a
Hmm.
great song to kind of perform, kind of making it like a real funk song.
Yeah.
With that, I think would be nice. Scared to Live,
Oh, for sure.
Curry.
Call out my name. I mean, there's already an
Ooh,
acapella version.
I need that
Yeah.
vocal
Yeah.
masterclass from the week. He's shown us he can perform, he can get a crowd hype. I want to see him just put on like,
Yeah.
just paint a brush with this with his vocals, man. Paint a brush.
Paint a
Paint a
brush.
picture. I'd like to see him paint a picture of a brush.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lesson
Ooh.
Zero, Secrets, The Morning, True
Mm-hmm.
Colors, and Die for You. All suggestions by
Those are great
Curry.
ones. Those are great ones.
Birds by Josh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Birds would be cool. Lonely
You and Josh
Star.
are you and Josh seem to be on the same page. He said Angel, you read my mind, Matt. And then he
Yeah.
said the birds. Then you were gonna say the birds. So
Yeah.
you and Josh, Matt and Josh,
All of his great ballads.
great
Um,
battle.
yeah, man. I feel like it would be really interesting seeing him in a setting like that. It's so different because it's not like the instrumentals carry or anything, but it's so immersive. Like he's always about immersing you in the sound, to where being so stripped back like that, it's like very vulnerable musically, you know, to just only be you and a live band and maybe someone on the keyboards, you know, doing some sort of something, you know. But if it's a tiny desk, you know, it's just you. But he could do it. I mean, Young Thug did a tiny desk, you know, that like it's someone who you would not see outside of the studio, which is dope. But more people need to do tiny desk concerts because they're just the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I think I almost feel like the weekend has his vocals have gotten underrated because of how layered and immersive he liked to make his
Yeah,
tracks and how many
very layered.
filters he puts in order to set that atmosphere and to give it that cinematic feel.
Mm.
So I would like to see, man, I would just like to see him get his respect for like the vocals because I think that he kind of has, I don't know, there's some jokes on the internet about like the weekend has probably the weakest vocals, but the strongest artistry kind of thing, like the sliders of it. But I'm like,
That's
no,
some
no,
cap
I
right
would
there.
personally disagree, but I know I'm
They're
a
at the
stan, so
same level. I mean, like, look at his
yeah.
live performances. He can hit those notes. He doesn't even. It sounds exactly the same as the tracks.
hmm
Yeah, his vocals are
Some of
great.
those runs even better. Some of those
Oh
runs
yeah,
even better. Like the Don FM experience, he had a bunch of runs on there like,
right,
at a time
right.
where he just killed it. So yeah, no man, the weekend. Super excited to see him on tour. Super excited to see. I will be avoiding anything weekend related when the tour gets going because I want to.
Mm,
I don't want to know the track list. I don't want to see any
okay.
cool things like if there's because one thing we forgot to mention was he said that this was his latest opera coming to a
Yeah.
theater, to a stadium near you. So I'm wondering if that was kind of like a hint that there's like a narrative based type thing. So we'll see. We'll see.
Mm.
Um, I think. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this weekly weekend update?
Um, no. I mean, we'll see what the tour has in store for us. But very very excited. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be something different than we all thought, but in a really good way. I think it's going to be super grand. And I hope that there's some sort of narrative tie between going
Yeah.
from transitioning from After Hours to Dawn FM, and I hope that it's not just like a After Hours Dawn FM song, After Hours Dawn FM song. You know, it's just kind of like going back and forth. So, but we'll see. I'm sure he has something cooking up. He's been teasing us.
Yeah. I know. I know. It seems like there's a lot of effort being put in here. Kishan Boy says, here, my mom thinks he's gonna come out with the old man makeup. I would love for there to be like
Costume change. Yeah.
Tyler at
Mm.
was it Lollapalooza
Mm-hmm.
where he performed as Tyler Baudelaire and then later on showed up as Igor and
As
then showed
Igor.
back to Tyler Baudelaire. So Baudelaire.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that could be cool. Yeah, Joe Cool here. We're just wrapping up so we'll get the weekend stuff out the way. Joe Cool, I think someone said it was your first stream, so hey, what's up?
What up, bro? Thanks for
Uh,
coming through.
Thanks for coming through. He says, I think you guys missed a callback in Gasoline that shows his growth. Gasoline, his lyrics go, if I OD, just wrap me up. Love that lyric. And pour out the gasoline in faith. If I OD, I want you to follow right behind me. Yeah, showing his growth and how he thinks towards relationships and I need to grow to be there all the time. Yeah, there's a lot. I love those little callbacks between After Hours and just because I feel like
Mhm.
they're, they obviously lead one to another. So it's almost like he learned his lesson or is trying to learn. So it's dope, man. It's
It's all connected.
the most interesting way that a sequel album could have gone is like he dies and now he has to reflect on that. So
Mm-hmm.
I know we have a whole hour-long deep dive. Go check it out. Yeah, so let's go ahead and celebrate 50 streams, man.
50 streams. Man.
What a journey, man. It's been really cool. We've made some cool friends along the way, had some cool segments. But can we go ahead and start this off with a bang with our announcement thingy that we wanted to show?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't really know how much I can say about it. I think it's just if we play it, I think that'll. But it's something we'll say. It's something that has been cooking for a while, has been procrastinated for a bit, and then continued cooking. It's something. Oh, sorry. Was I being so cryptic?
I was
that
like,
you were like, what are we talking about?
yeah.
My
I can
bad.
talk about it. I don't have it here yet, but I can talk about it.
Okay, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it. Yeah. So as we pull it up here, we'll just say, man, ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar Part Two, Damn Part Two
Damn part
Explained
two.
is underway. It will be coming out sometime next week, and we have a little teaser to show you guys, just to show you a little bit of what happened. We have no
No
teaser.
teaser.
No teaser.
Yeah,
Okay. Just
I have other clips, but no teaser yet.
oh, we have other clips.
Well, we're gonna go through other clips. Just that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
damn. Okay, but there is a damn teaser. We'll post it on the on the social media.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So,
Stay tuned
uh,
for a sneak peek special look on the socials.
yes, there you go. Um, what was the next thing we're gonna do? Next thing we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a fun little segment. You know, it's. I feel like we have done 50 streams. You know, we've gotten to know each other a little bit, but let's really get to know each other. You know, so coming up, we want to do a segment where Matt and I just ask us a couple questions that we've wanted to get to know of each other. We already know the basics, but let's get serious. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Who wants to go first?
You or me?
Yeah. Who do you want
Ooh.
to be asked? Or do you want to ask first?
I'll be on the hot seat first. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll give it up for this one. I'll volunteer.
All right. I have some questions as promised, prepped here. First thing, obviously, you are a filmmaker, correct? That is not one of my questions.
Is this just to set the bar of what is the
Yeah,
truth and
this
what
is
is a lie? Okay.
No, it's just a setup. It's a prelude question.
Okay.
But yes, you are a filmmaker.
Yes.
Okay. My question is, if you could make a movie, regardless of size, budget, shooting length, scale, all that stuff, what's the kind of movie you would make?
Ooh. The type of movie I would make, I think I've always really, really wanted to do a movie based on a video game, because those are always really shitty, in my opinion. There
Yeah.
hasn't really been one that's really good. I am waiting to see how The Last of Us live action turns out. Uncharted
With-
was
Mhm.
an L.
Mm.
I mean, you can go. I mean, like, what was the other video game movie that's been coming out? I mean, like, the Free
Sonic.
Guy. Like, that's
Free
another
Guy.
video game movie. Like, whatever.
Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, like Jim Carrey's cool.
Good.
I will say the
It's nothing
Sonic
crazy.
movie is cool, but those are just characters. We have that's the Sonic movie is the same thing as the Minions. It's just characters, like, they're going through. I'm talking about following a story based game through and through, as accurate and as dope as possible. I'm thinking like Assassin's Creed. Maybe the first one. I've seen so many like Assassin's Creed like fan made short films, which are incredibly good. But if I had, like you said, if I had unlimited budget, no limits on creativity, I could make something insanely cool with Assassin's Creed. Played that a lot as a kid. Same thing with Far Cry. I can make something sick with that.
Right.
Um,
That's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a video game based, a film based on like a heavy, narrative based video game would be really, really cool. Also, another thing I would love to do, man, I really want to just go through every genre. So I want to do a Western. I want to do a 70s action movie. Like, I want to just do it all. But I feel like I could make a dope Western movie. And I know people have their gripes about Westerns because they're boring, or they are overdone, outplayed. They were big in the golden age of cinema. I want to do it my way. I'm like, Django Unchained was great, but I could do it even better. Now, I'm not going to say better than Django, but in terms of alternate versions of Westerns, I'm like, there's so much you could do. and westerns are or cowboys are cool as fuck. So I would love to do that.
I love that. I love like would it be like a classic like period piece cowboy type thing, or would it be like modern day cowboy or
No, it would be period piece in the 1800s.
Mhm.
You know, like peak cowboy, but it would be like super real, super gritty. I want the story to be actually interesting. You know, with the cowboy movies, old ones, that's always like, someone killed the sheriff's son, and then we have to go on this like
Yeah.
hunt and this wild goose chase across New Mexico,
Mhm.
like whatever.
Or it's like saving kid.
Yeah, or
Saving
it's like some
Carnival.
criminals and stuff. Like there's always gonna be criminals, but I want there to be something maybe just a different spin on it. I would also love for the cowboys not to all look like the same white cowboy you've seen for the past like 50 years. You know, I'd love a imagine a Swagapino cowboy, not, or you know, or like that'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
you see his spurred boots and his I Heart Booby
Yeah,
socks and his like his glasses that he has, a
yeah,
little Oakland Raiders fitted cap, you know.
yeah, something like that.
Okay, all right, I like the vision.
But it
Curry
would,
says here,
yeah.
be like the harder they fall.
Harder
That'd
They
be
Fall
cool.
is really cool. Also, the remake of the Magnificent Seven was really cool. Um,
Oh, the one with Chris Pratt.
was it Chris Pratt? I don't know. It was
Oh, I think that was
like 4 years ago.
okay. No, I think that might be
Dude, yes,
little
Red
throwback.
Dead Redemption, the movie that would be combining two of the things I was talking about:
Have you
cowboys and video games.
dude, have you played Red Dead Redemption 2?
I was playing it on like my friend's console, so I didn't really like play it, but I played it before, and it's pretty dope.
Great video game,
Yeah,
great story,
yeah,
really good personalization. Like your main character could be, like it's the same story, but he could really, like the character himself could change based on your actions,
mm,
like for real. So really
yeah.
love that. I would love to see.
I would love
Okay,
that.
one last question about this question.
Okay, okay.
Soundtrack. Is it
Mm,
classic cowboy soundtrack? Is it is it, or is it like the harder they fall where it's like a little more
mm.
modern twist to it, like hip hop
It would
hits
it would
type thing?
be I would want it to be classical in a sense, but I would want it to feel you know, like how the Dune soundtrack incorporated sounds from the world, you know, like you could hear the like the drums in the soundtrack sounded like they could be tribal drums of like the Fremen or whatever. Like it all felt like the music was made by the people in the world. I wanted to sound
Yeah.
like that, where it's like more connected to
Mm.
the environment, and so it's like immersive soundtrack, while also having like crazy classical, you know, instrumentation. But I've been watching a lot of videos on Dune recently, and I'm like, damn, like how much they paid attention to the sound and the music. Like that's like 50% of the whole thing, and like honestly is driving a lot of what makes the film so interesting is because the sound of the music is so integrated within the story, and like how you're supposed to be inside the head of it was his name Paul Timothy Chalamet. You're supposed to like be it's supposed to be very subjective, and I feel like all the music and the sound really cater to that. So something like that would be kind of interesting. And then I'd probably have,
Yeah.
you know, like a little nav feature on there, and then
Nah,
yeah,
feature. Yeah. I was gonna say he's like the Yeet minions of that
yeah.
of the movie, where he's like during the big action sequence, guns blazing. It's like, all
Guns.
right, let me play one song real quick. Yeah, what is it?
Your
Your
whip
whip
is
is
a
a
toilet.
toilet.
You looking like
Poop
poop in it.
Ah, bah.
In my nappity sack sack sack. Rabbity rap rap rap.
I'm telling you, Nav. I'm picturing it, Nav in like a cowboy hat, and I'm
Yeah,
hard as a rock.
that'd be pretty crazy.
So I can't wait to see that. All right, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Matt's cowboy western movie featuring Nav,
Featuring Nav.
starring Nav.
Starring Nav, brown boy, cowboy,
Yeah,
the brown boy,
Brown. Hey,
brown
just
boy
like it right
unchained.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
It's right. Anyways, next question. This one's gonna be a little bit of a. I know I asked you like 15 questions there, but here we go. Little bit of a left turn here. Uh, do you remember your first impression of me, and how has it changed over time?
I remember. I I'm trying to like I remember how we met, but I'm trying to remember like first impression. Um,
Like, damn, look at that really cool guy sitting over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Was
I thought you were. I was like, damn, this guy's gonna beat my ass. It was he tripped me in the hallway, and then he was like, beat it, punk.
yeah,
Little
yeah.
did
We
I
like
know.
shoulders, we bumped shoulders. I like books to the floor.
He's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm on
Yeah,
JV basketball.
yeah.
Do you know who I am?
I'm
I'm
the
the
starting
second.
point guard.
I'm the starting point
Oh,
guard
no.
of
I'm
the
the third
bench.
string point guard.
You know the point
I'm the
guard?
coach's
Yeah.
son.
I run him his towels. So you can go through him if you're trying to fuck with me. Yeah, that's how it
You
went
gotta.
down.
What is it? What's the Kendrick bar? If you go at the father, you gotta holler at me first.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, first impression, I mean, I think I was the one who went up to you. So I was like, yo, I think I asked you like,
Mhm.
"Oh, are you Filipino or something?" cuz I could tell. And then
Oh,
and
you,
then
you
and
just
then
assumed my racial identity.
yeah, I was like,
Okay,
"Open
that's
your
fair.
goddamn
Look,
eyes." Who's
I've
this?
gotten I've gotten Filipino. Obviously, I look Hispanic. The bigote doesn't help right now.
Yeah.
I've also looked Mexican before. I've looked someone. My mom's friend told me I looked Middle Eastern at one point.
I have gotten all three of those things. I have
Yeah.
gotten Hispanic, Latin, Middle Eastern, Mexican.
I've gotten Thai. Thai is another one I've
Oh
gotten.
yeah, I can't get that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I kinda
Middle
give
Eastern
it
was
a
a
go.
crazy one. Um, I was like, nope,
Not
way
even
off,
close.
way off, way off. But yeah, no, I mean, first impression. I mean, I think we just immediately started talking about music or something. It was pretty easy for us to be friends. It was like freshman year. I think we were just probably just chilling in the quad.
Yeah.
And then you're always kind of like in and out of friend groups, or you would either be like we would always cross paths a lot, and then you're kind of in my friend group for a little bit, and then we kind of broke off for a second, and so it was all just kind of you're always around. You're in some of my first ever short films that we did. You know, you're in a lot of the short films that we did with
Yeah.
video production, which was cool. You were in the same video
Yeah.
production class, so we had a lot of time there. The raid, yeah, you had a great death scene.
Great
Really,
death
really
scene.
sold it. Yeah, so I think that was my first impression. I was just like, I think I wanted to be friends with you.
Oh man, I appreciate the third. I guess the third question to that would be, how has that changed over time?
I think this show is just driving us apart. I really
Yeah,
think like
yeah.
50, we got to just stop here. You know, I think this is a clean place to just cut it off.
I know 50 solid. We had a run there, hell of a
Good run, yeah. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it right there. Yeah, Chesco's really changed. I mean, you're not even seeing the real him right now. He puts on this facade every time we're on stream.
This is like not even my room. This is just a little set I
Yeah.
made for myself.
Actually, I can't even leave this room. So it's really
Oh.
I'm always streaming. It's just Chesco has to allow me to talk. So yeah, it's really hard.
It's like a little social experiment. You're locked up in your room, and it's like I stream when I decide to,
Yes.
or you stream when you decide to. So, but yeah, no. So there you go. I've changed a lot, as you can tell by
Yeah.
from this podcast, from this stream. If you go watch the first stream, you'll see like the humble beginnings.
The
And
humble
look at this
beginnings.
piece of shit that's in front of you.
Kenya, Queen Kenya in the chat here. Why did I just join and the first thing I hear is we should end it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, at least you caught the tail end of it, so.
Yeah, you know, we went out with a bang. We
Yeah.
went out with a bang.
Yeah.
So yeah, Queen Kenya. Sorry, we're ending it here. We're just in the middle of asking a couple very confessional questions here.
Yeah.
This one is another left turn. We'll say this one's a right turn.
Okay.
A little bit of a deep question. You know, you see the mustache. I gotta go full Rico Suave with this question. Do you consider yourself an idealist when it comes to love?
Idealist.
Like, are you the
Define.
idealist, or like you romanticize
Mm.
relationship or the other person in a relationship, or are you the realist who's like very like in the moment, not very, fantasizing about the relationship, all that stuff?
Um, Probably to start, I was an idealist to a fault.
Mm.
To where like, I mean, in high school you don't really have to think about shit that hard, in your relationship. But as you get older, romanticizing about things helps you plan for the future. And because not getting any younger, it's time for us to be thinking about it. So I'd say I'm a mix of both. I probably lean further, or if this is a spectrum, I lean further towards the idealist side of it. But I'm
Okay.
trying.
Yeah, you're kind of getting back to center here. You're getting back to real
Yeah,
life.
I was
I
like,
feel that.
where's my queen? We can just rule the world. Just us against the
Uh,
world.
Back then I was starry-eyed. Now I'm so cynical.
Now I'm so cynical.
uh, okay, here we go. The last question. The
Okay.
question I want to get to know about you, because I feel like I know you, but I don't know, like, I just know because you're so cool, bro. Like, you're so cool to me, and like I
Hey.
look to you for like, like influence on like music. Like, okay, like he seems to like this song. I love it. With that said, though, what is an interest that you have that you would consider a guilty pleasure, or something that you wouldn't want to, like talking about with anyone else, or like anyone around, like a
Mm.
stranger or whatever, like a guilty pleasure.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean,
Or you're just so cool. You don't have a guilty. You're just like,
nah,
oh, that shit is cool, bro. I
bro.
love everything I
It's
do
hard
is
being
like
me, bro. It's hard being me.
biggest thing ever.
No, I mean, I'm actually a pretty like nerdy person, but nerdy is such like a dumb. Like you can be nerdy about anything. It's actually a good
Yeah.
thing to like nerd out about things. But like when it comes to like, this isn't even that embarrassing. But it's just people wouldn't take me as someone who's really really into like technology and like just tech in general. Like you
Mm.
should see my setup right now. I'm like, I know every single stat of every single thing I own. I built my computer. I'm like, I know all the technical like ins and outs of my cameras. It's just like there's a certain part of my brain that's like majority of my brain is all creative, and then there's like a little like 10% that's like just so I can figure out how to do shit. And that
Yeah.
10% can very easily obsess over the little things.
Hmm.
So I was like really into like smartphones way back. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna get an Android because clearly Android has like all these new specs, and like look at the iPhone. Then I realized, well, if I do that, everyone's just gonna say I'm broke. So I can't be doing
I
that.
know. Let's go
Um,
green.
yeah, text go green. I can't be that guy. Um,
Yeah.
but
I'm
I
sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Sorry. I have to interrupt to quote the Los Pollos thing. I'm sorry. I relate to Texco Green more than my aunties and uncle now.
Oh my god.
What's
Dawn
up?
FM is not something you dissect. It just isn't. You put it in the background.
I love uh I love people putting that argument to We Cry Together,
Yeah.
like over the beat of We Cry Together, and it's just like it's literally the most like toxic, funniest thing ever.
Fantano
Say
just
what you
he
want
loves to
about
argue. He loves to argue.
loves arguing, and he's
Yeah.
so good at it too. I remember how he started the whole thing was he was like, "Hey, you look great.
Yeah.
You look great. Like haircuts look great. You look good. Beard looks good." And Los Pollos like, anyways, like he just didn't know how to respond, and he knew that already. I got him.
Yeah.
Like I got the upper hand. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, sorry, you were saying with.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were even talking about.
Just something you wouldn't expect from me.
Yeah, your technical kind of know-how, obsession, and stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
love it. I love all of it. I loved learning how to build my computer. I loved that's it comes into I love editing. That's very technical. You got to do all that. Like I love learning the tools of how to do shit and like how something works. Whereas I feel like in every other aspect of my life, I'm pretty laid back and I'm not that obsessive over things. But when it comes to that, it just trickles down. It goes from the computer, and then I'm like into video games. Like I'm super tapped into like video game culture of the games that I like, which is
Okay.
super random because I can't talk to about it with anyone, and I'm just like, and I know all this shit, like, and I just know like the ins and out of the video game industry for some reason,
Talk
just
about it with
because.
me. I know some shit. Like I
Okay.
watch video game stuff. I don't really know indie games like that, but like AAA games,
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
decent like knowledge about. So, bro, let's talk about it together, bro. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down to
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. I
Um,
love all that. I love a lot of like shooter games. COD, that's my shit.
yeah.
So yeah, if for some reason like there are certain video games that I'm just godly at, and it's Call of Duty and Guitar Hero.
Guitar
So I
Hero.
would
We're
love to
gonna have to
play
have
some
a.
Guitar Hero on this stream.
We're gonna have to play some Guitar Hero
Yeah.
like on stream, bro. That would be fun.
Or
Cause
Beat
I
Saber, crazy.
oh Beat Saber. What was that thing you sent me on TikTok where it's like was that Beat Saber where
Yeah, it was like a
like
version
it's
of
like a
Beat
VR
Saber. It looked
thing where you move
crazy.
your body
Yeah,
to
you
that's
basically
crazy,
are
man.
dancing to the beat. Yeah, that looked cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Imagine being in the club and dancing like that in real life. It would just be a whole different.
Yeah,
You gotta close your eyes too to feel like you're in that virtual reality world.
right.
But that's dope, man. So and that's great because I am so like I'm like technically mid in terms of like technology. Like I'm mid literacy when it comes to technology. So I love having you around to be like, hey man, so my virtual webcam's not working. You gotta
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's
yeah, like
always
I know
a
that
deep Reddit thread somewhere, that you can
yeah.
figure shit out. And
I'm
yeah,
saying you know all the like the in and outs like the world that you need to be in to get like the information,
yeah.
forums and stuff
I
like that.
I
So
think I'm good at that too, and just like random internet culture. I mean, I grew up on YouTube, so
yeah,
doing stuff on YouTube, doing this, like being a personality on YouTube, like I've seen people do that for like my whole life. So I'm like, okay, I know like you kind of like the basics of what you gotta do to like kind of be on there.
yeah,
So yeah, no, I love all that stuff. I feel like I'm very tapped in to the internet and to the latest and greatest whatever that comes out.
got it. Yeah, so, I feel like I've almost like my whole everything I love now goes back to those first couple days on YouTube and first couple years. Finding I don't even know like Wong Fu Productions and like seeing those films, like seeing Asians on screen and being like, oh shit, like they can be in stars of movies too. And
Mm-hmm.
you see like, what's his name?
Freddie
The really
Wong.
like cool Freddie Wong,
Love Freddie Wong.
who absolutely killed my brain during those years where I'm like, damn, like you could do this, like you can make an
Mm-hmm.
explosion, like on screen, like it doesn't need to be a movie, like. So
Freddie
I remember being
Wong.
like so
Yeah.
amazed at that. So no, man, I love that. I love that you like love what you love like as much as you want to. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's something that is kind of dying nowadays. Like, oh shit, like you love that thing, like you
Yeah.
dick ride it, or like
Right.
or like oh, like, get a life, get a job. But I'm
Right.
like, no, man, have your interests, love what you love,
Yeah.
spend time doing
When
what
did
you
that
love.
become a bad thing? I mean, everyone in the chat, now I know Christian, right? Loves Star Wars. That's cool. And you were a
Yeah.
biggest fan of Fortnite.
Yo,
Dope.
Christian, we gotta talk, man. Love Star Wars. How I describe it is for a layman, for a random person, I know a lot of Star Wars, but compared to like the real nerds who like know the lore, the
Yeah.
backstory, I'm like an everyday man to
Oh
those two.
yeah.
So,
I mean, you will always be compared to the hardcore anything. You will always be the everyday
yeah.
man.
Oh my God.
But yeah, cool. There you go.
Oh,
Some stuff
there
I'm
you go.
nerdy about.
5 questions for Matt answered. Got
Boom.
to know him a little better. Yeah, man. All right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Your turn on the hot seat. Okay.
Hold on. There you go.
There you
Uh,
go.
There it is. Okay.
Now there
Oh,
you go.
early.
Now you're on the hot seat. You can tell.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now we've said a lot. We said okay. We're gonna start off pretty light, but we said a lot of opinions on this show. We had a lot of different takes, hot and cold. And for the most part, we've agreed. But for the things that we've disagreed on, what is the biggest thing that we've disagreed on where you still fundamentally are like, that was a bad take, or you will never let go of your position on whatever that topic was, whether it was a movie or an album or a track or a lyric or a performance that I didn't like or that I liked or that you hated or that you liked. Is there anything that comes to mind?
Great question. This actually happened fairly recently. I would say the one thing that I still actively like, I listen to this thing and I'm like, I don't know how, why. Drake's Honestly Nevermind. I have an up and down relationship with it. Again, I know it's not the best it could have been. It's not the best effort. Blah blah blah. He has so many resources that he could use to make, what we want from Drake, or not even what we want, but like, I guess what we want. If what you want from Drake is like a good project, then he could give you that in that sense. Honestly, Nevermind is pretty good, man. There's some good songs on there. When you listen to it, you give it a couple more listens, and you just really just run it through the ground.
Damn. Force yourself.
I think, is this Stockholm syndrome? I think this is.
Save our brother is lost.
I'm in the sunken place. I'm in the Draken place.
The chat. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm not gonna read that comment in the chat on stream, but you guys can go check it out. I still really like that album. I still give it a 5. It's weird because, I'm rating it this like fairly mid thing, but I really like it, and I think I just like the vibes of it. It's what we're talking about.
Sure.
There's a what's his name, Nathan Zed or something.
Yeah.
Zed. He makes like video essays,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he made a video about like, I like vibes over plot. Like think the Batman, Euphoria season 2, where it's like, it's messy. The plot is messy, whatever, but it really
There's
gets the
vibes.
vibe across, and like it makes you feel something. And I'm not gonna go as far to say that Honestly Nevermind made me feel something, but when I am out and I hear it, and I hear Sticky, I hear Massive, I hear
Sticky. I like.
yeah, I hear another one of those, the one with the guitar solo. I'm like, this is vibes. This is vibes. So I get that, but I will honestly get if you don't like the album, and if you like, but you said what's something that I disagree with. Still, that's the one.
Okay. Still standing by that one. Okay.
Love it.
Do what you gotta do. Okay. Next question. Getting a little deeper now.
Oh,
Okay.
so your son.
Yeah. I need your honest opinion. Okay. You brought up how am a filmmaker. I've made films ever since I was a kid, but specifically ever since we were in high school. We did a lot of different stuff in high school.
Yes.
And today, and so for this question, you can look at any installation in my filmography in the past 21 years. My catalog.
Yes.
22 years. Shit. What is, in your opinion, the worst film I've made? Now,
That's good. That's a good question.
the hot seat.
I gotta look at the catalog real quick. Okay. I knew it was gonna be a question about this, so I went and looked up your YouTube channel. I'm on here.
Oh damn, you was prepared. Okay.
I heard you say like, okay, be honest with me.
Okay.
You say I'm a filmmaker, so I'm like, okay, let me go through this.
Oh god.
Okay, so
Not everything is on there. Not everything is on there. But like,
we're not counting the vlog. We're not counting all that. We're counting
no
like
film
narrative stuff.
stories that I've told. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Not all of them are on here, but if you do remember the few from high school, you can use that too.
Okay, there's one in contention. It's one of those like so bad it's good type things. We did in our video production class, we had a banger group assigned to us, right? It was me, Matt, Isaac, if you remember.
Yep.
Like there was just like everyone there, and we made
goats.
like an Inception spoof called Misconception.
Yo, they would die if they saw that. Yo, I could show
I'm
it.
not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's so goofy that it is so entertaining. It's so bad on purpose. But I'd say like quality wise, that'd be your worst one. But The entertainment factor is off the charts, bro. Like you gotta watch this at some point.
If there's time,
Yeah.
I have it up. Like we could watch it
Oh, okay.
fully.
All right. So, we got a little something to keep you waiting if you guys want to watch a film, the premiere, I guess, the delayed premiere of Misconception.
Honestly, it's kind of iconic, but yeah,
It's really
that's like the best one. That's not even the
It's the
worst
best
one.
You know what? I just wanted to present it that I didn't even care about your question. I just want to bring up that movie, Misconception, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching that in a
Sure.
bit.
Okay.
That's your actual worst movie. Man, I'll say this: I haven't watched. I don't think I've seen this one titled "Release Me."
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't. I don't think I've watched that one, so
that's a cop
I
out.
can't speak on it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to. I'll come back next week. I'll watch your videos and be like, yeah, I actually had some problems with this movie.
It's actually really problematic.
Yeah. It actually becomes like a full-on critique. So yeah, I'll give me a week.
Okay,
I'll look through
sure.
the catalog and I'll give an actual answer. But something I want to highlight, if an underrated hidden gem in Matthew Magnus's discography is Misconception.
We'll watch it. It's only
Yes.
it's only like a couple minutes long. Oh,
Yeah.
I have it queued up, bro. I have it queued up. So whenever
Can
we're
we-
ready.
Let's do it right after. Let's run through my question, or not run
Okay,
through,
okay.
but we'll do our questions
Okay.
and we'll watch Misconception.
Okay. Last few questions here.
Let's do it.
Let me go to my page.
Christian says, "Bro, this is like telling your barber you don't like your haircut."
Bro, speaking of which, goddamn. Talk about the bitch at Supercuts who gave me attitude for this cut, bro.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Hell no.
Some issues. He turned you around and was like, how did you look? Get a little tear?
I had a tear in my eye. And I was like, oh God, like you got to go back there. And
Yeah.
and she gave me attitude. I was like, this is your
Wow.
job. She was like, this is
No
what happened.
errands. No
No.
errands ran lately. Like, we're
No.
staying home.
Yeah, I haven't left the house. No, but I mean, it doesn't look bad, but that's because I had to go in myself and fix it.
Oh, okay.
With clippers.
Damn.
But nah, she was giving me attitude. I was like, she was like, this is what happens when you have too much hair, by the way. And I'm like,
That's your job.
I know, I'm like,
supposed to cut my hair down.
why are you making me feel guilty for having hair? Like, you're supposed, can you
know.
cut all the hair? Like,
I'm
bruh.
paying you to get rid of my guilt for this hair.
Yeah. And then I was trying to I didn't really understand what she said. So I was like, yeah. I'm like, and then it just grows back in 2 weeks. And she's like, yeah, not really good for you, but good for us. And I'm like, okay,
Oh.
bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Let me
That's
get
so
out of here.
sassy.
For real.
Jesus. Okay.
She
Alright,
gave me some
well,
beef. Okay.
So a negative review for what is it, Supercuts?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
Sports Clip.
yeah. I should have known, going in on a holiday weekend. No one wants to be there.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay.
All right. What?
Last few questions.
Yeah. What's this next question we got?
Okay. So I can go a couple different ways, but if you had to choose, gun to your head, you had to choose. This might be the easiest answer or the hardest answer for you. You had to choose between Dom and, wait, what's your sister's name again?
Bella.
Bella, between your two siblings. You had to sacrifice one to save the other.
Oh my God. Wait. I have to face one. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
To save the other.
Okay.
Which one?
Yo, I'm so sorry. I don't know if they're downstairs watching the stream right now. Man,
It's a good thing this is a hard answer for you.
I'm glad you went second, because obviously these questions are a lot more diabolical. Mine would have just felt so anticlimactic. Okay, I hear him right now, and I'm like, damn, which one of these voices do I want to hear less of?
I'm not saying you have to kill one or the other. I'm saying
just have to
if it was
sacrifice.
a dire situation and someone had to be sacrificed.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dom, but it's curtains for you in this scenario.
Damn.
My brother, unfortunately, will be keeping the
No.
best. And I feel like he would agree. He'd be like, "I get it, man." Like, you'd be like, "You
Okay.
know what? I've ran my course. Obviously, this is like the Warriors won the championship, so it's like, all right, I can die happy."
Oh
Whereas my
my
sister,
god.
she has other interests, so it's like she's got more to live for. My brother's like, "We're
Damn.
done. We're good to go."
He's got more to live for than Dom. Poor
Yeah,
Dom. I thought you were gonna
yeah.
say Dom, or you would have saved Dom, but it's okay.
Nah, love my boy. Love my boy. He knows that. But I'm gonna say there was a dire gun to my head, gun to my balls,
Oh,
and gun to both of their heads.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Dom. There you go.
Tough question.
That's that on that. Yeah, very tough question.
Very
My
tough
God.
question. That's a very hot seat you're in right now.
I'm imagining you're the one holding the gun. You're like, all
Yeah.
right, Chesco, choose. It's just like a
It's
little
gonna
live
be
stream
me.
like this.
Sorry, Dom.
It's gonna be
The
me.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, last question. It's not. That's the hardest question, by the way. So I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
great. So this is like a
Um, yeah,
nice way to end off your
nice,
lightweight. Okay.
lightweight.
Okay.
If you had to get, what is your favorite race? No. So it's way lighter than the last question. No. Is it the Indy 500? Is it NASCAR? Is it
I thought we were
Formula
talking about.
One? Is
Mm,
it
I thought
horse
this was
racing?
I thought you're hunting for an Aryan answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you canceled.
For the superior answer, I should
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The superior answer. No. Okay. Okay. It's not that. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, I know this is
I don't discriminate, by the way. I taste the rainbow.
He likes
Next question, please.
Okay. Okay.
Just say the question.
Okay. He's just digging a further hole.
I know. Why did I interrupt you? Just say the thing. Just say the question.
Okay. In your opinion, what is the best undisputed, that's not a word, undisputed best Marvel movie, in your opinion?
Undisputed best Marvel movie. Objectively best or my personal
Like,
what
it
I
can be your
qualify as
personal,
best?
but if you want to have a really strong opinion about something, you can.
Okay.
And I know that you know way more about it than I do. Everyone in the chat knows way about it than I do. Way more about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I know they're all leaning in.
They're all leaning in. They're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh.
So the movie that I would say that captures what I love the most about comic book movies, specifically Marvel, would be Captain America: Civil War, because I feel like that has the right amount of realism. There's a great amount of conflict in there. You know, you have heroes fighting against heroes. And it's like, oh shit, like who do I root for? Maybe not philosophically, but like, damn, like I love Tony Stark,
Mm.
but he's kind of being a dickhead. And then you have Captain America, who's like, just like this really lovable character, fighting for what's right, or arguably what's right. And then you get fun little moments. You get the airplane fight. We get Spider-Man being introduced into the MCU, so you get to see the genesis of Tom Holland's Spider-Man and how far that's gone now.
Mm.
There's still like a lot of good side characters, like Wanda and Vision. They get the introduction of their kind of romance. So I would say Captain America: Civil War would be, to me, the best. And also I think the conflict at the heart of it gives a really good is a really good like question. It's like, damn, should we it's like basically a question of freedom for immigrants and aliens kind of thing,
Oh.
sprinkled in. So there's it's a good basis. I'm not saying it's like political thriller like some
Says a lot about
crazy,
society.
like 12 Angry Men style, like just plot. But I'm just saying, as far as comic book movies go, it does a great job of using that medium, using comic book films to like tell a story that reflects today, but also has those fun comic book superhero moments that y'all came for. So
That's
yeah.
a good answer. I
do
really
you
hadn't thought about it in that way, and I really didn't have an opinion, too strong an opinion going into that question. But now that I think about it, Civil War, just the shots of them at the airport fighting each other, both sides. I'm like, that's straight out of a comic book. So.
Oh, the scene where Iron Man's firing the laser.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Doing the thing.
When they're both just,
oh,
it makes sense.
It's like Rocky style, where towards the end where they're just like gutting it out. It's like two brothers having a fist fight, where it's just like one of us is gonna win, like, and I don't care who. What else? Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman's
really
T'Challa gets introduced in that one.
Oh! I thought you were saying that's gonna be like that was your other like favorite Marvel movie. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, no, not so much. I think the moment was really interesting, really cool. The Kendrick Lamar soundtrack is like
right. I really thought that you were gonna say, one of the like either Endgame or something, or like like one of the big ones, or the very first one. But Civil War, yeah, I like that answer. Okay.
I think I love those moments. I love Endgame. Fucking cried my ass off. Really good. Just because of the emotional payoff and the way they paid off like 22 movies of character building, world building. Infinity War. I love that twist. Very Empire Strikes Back. Having Thanos win.
Yeah.
All that. But I don't know. I think the reason I like Civil War the most is because it's the most direct. First of all, you have found yourself both rooting for the hero and the villain of the story, at different points in the MCU. And then now you have them going against each other. So it's like obviously the best kind of protagonist type antagonist thing where, it just makes it very conflicted. And I think that and having the whole twist of Bucky killing the mom, spoiler alert if you haven't watched Civil War, I think it just gives everything I want in like that and the most potent emotions in that movie. So
there you go.
Good questions, man.
Great answer.
I enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well in the chat.
You survived. We've survived the hot seat. So there you go.
Okay. Next, if we ever do this segment again, I know the scale of questions now.
You know how far it can go.
I know. So Matt, which of your sides do you no.
Whoa.
So which one of your with your options?
Okay. Do you guys should we show the short film we were talking about?
Yes. So do you want to like prelude this, or like what do you call it? Like a little preamble?
Sure. Okay, y'all. So I'll give you some context before you watch this random ass video. So this was in high school. So you're going to see high school Chesco. I don't think I'm in it, but I'm filming the whole thing and I edited it together. So it's a short film. I don't know what the prompt was. I don't think we cared, but it's basically our version of Inception is what it is. And if you know Inception, then you know it's about like dreams and going into dreams, but none of that matters. Just watch it and enjoy some random shit we did in high school. How many years ago? This was in like 2015, 2016.
Oh my god. Starboy era.
Starboy era. All right, y'all.
Misconception.
Oh,
we're gonna be on the screen at the bottom here. Cool.
Yeah, it's like director's commentary.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Put him in the chair.
Yo.
Just roughing him up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is taking me back. Ezekiel, let's go. Tell me, y'all, do I look like Ezekiel?
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 Twist him around. Yep.
This is so intense.
I know, this is way harder than Mr. Show wanted us to go. What do you got? Oh! Time
All right, everybody hook up.
Oh my god.
stream better be good.
These effects are crazy. Chesco.
I go.
Oi, no sleeping in here.
Oh, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
What kind of dream is this?
This was our favorite,
We
one of
can't
our
just sit
favorite
here.
classes.
We gotta find the right dream. I'm trying to learn. God,
Bro, the fic is crazy.
we gotta find the right dream.
Hey, thanks for going, dude.
Yeah, we look like we're ready to go to Minions too.
The gentle minions.
Love that teacher.
Zeke, where are we?
I don't know. I didn't design this.
So spooky.
Hello.
Yeah, I have the money.
He's got the money.
Oh my god. Why did we do that?
How are we getting out of here? We need to
I
travel.
do.
through the dreams.
I remember everyone being like, "What the fuck are we watching?" Oh, here we go.
It gets worse,
Where's it
bro.
at? Oh, not yet. I'm thinking of this. Oh yeah, I love that Stefan's always the last one to. Like, he always has a hard time getting back into time jumping.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Yes, very aesthetic. One perfect shot.
Yo.
Yo,
Yo, wake up.
time to go.
Oh, what the heck, dude?
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the stupidest,
Let's
most
just wake the
entertaining
hostage up.
movie ever. Oh. The way his fingers go.
He's in a coma.
Oh,
The scream.
Oh God.
Let's go.
The Chesco scream. Oh. This is the best part.
You remember this?
Yeah. Oh, buffering. Come on.
There you
No.
go.
Come on.
All right, everybody, get their totems out.
Oh.
My didgeridoo.
Chesco going crazy.
Come on, is it spinning, guys? Let us know.
Oh shit.
I forgot.
The end. Who's Daniel P? I didn't direct that. Oh.
No, I remember you basically.
Oh, okay.
All respect to my boy
Woo.
Daniel, but
Old.
Damn.
Wow.
There
I
you go.
mean. There you go. A blast to the past for you. Pretty insane, bro. Thank you. Standing ovation. Standing ovation.
imagine when they played Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they gave Quentin Tarantino like a 30-minute
30-minute standing ovation. Incredible. Truly.
Absolutely incredible. Sensational.
Sensational. Yep. That I'm surprised we're not on drugs during that whole time, I think.
I know, yeah. we like. How did we? I remember a lot of that because we had to write a script, get it approved by a teacher.
Yeah.
We read, so we wrote just like the most basic plot to like, oh, it's like, you know, like everything you do if you wanted to spoof Inception. Then we just threw it all away when we actually started recording. We're like, all right, what do we actually want to do?
Yeah, what would be funny? That's pretty much So
I
it's not
remember
gonna make any sense.
Yeah, and I remember the first time we showed it as like to present it, and I just remember it's the same exact reaction as the chat right now. Where it's just like, what the fuck did we just watch? Like, what? I'm so confused. Like a miracle. Yeah, the sound effects were, obviously
The best
incredible.
part. But when people first watched Inception, that's the same thing they said. What the fuck
Yeah.
did I just watch? So in that sense, we've achieved the same thing.
You just gotta give it a couple more chances. Watch this stream back, watch that movie, and you'll understand it. Your IQ will
Right.
raise because of this movie, bro. I'm
I
telling
mean,
you.
Chesco was pretty good in that though. He had some pretty good gasps of
Oh,
some
yo,
of fear.
wake
His
up.
one line, "Yo, yo, wake up."
or of course the didgeridoo. Man, what a time! That was,
Yeah.
man, a great movie. I
Amazing.
gotta say, I'm really glad that I that paid off in a big way, huh? That movie, because I remember being like I want to show this somewhere, but I don't know what atmosphere. I didn't know that this podcast would end up being
Somehow.
the perfect atmosphere to play that. So there you go. Yes, the gasps were, I tried my best.
Genuine.
I really
Genuine
had to-
reactions.
I had to do the whole method thing. I sent my co-stars, what is it? Used condoms. I sent them rats.
Yeah.
That
You
my
do.
intern had to go get. I took the character home with me, so I think
Mhm.
that's what you're seeing on screen there. So
It definitely,
you.
yeah, it definitely plays. There you go.
Appreciate
Thank you, Chesco.
the director, of course. Sorry to Daniel P, but I do remember you. I think you're the camera guy.
Oh,
so that's why
yeah.
it was a lot more.
I was filming
Good
I
role.
was filming with the camera, so
Yeah. So we had a great cameraman capturing all the magic I was putting, I was displaying for y'all. So, I couldn't do it without my cameraman.
yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Little blast to the past.
A little blast from the past.
Speaking of
And-
blast to the past,
Speaking of blast from the past, we want to take you back through our thoughts history and give you guys some of our favorite moments from these past couple streams, from these past bunch of streams.
bunch of streams.
And yes, so I think let's go back and forth
Okay.
and kind of describe the one before we play it. So
Sure.
Matt, oh no, you went first, I think.
In the
And
hot
after- so I'll
seat.
go first on
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, gotta remember which ones I.
Let me intro. I can intro the whole thing, and then if you want to
Yeah.
intro your clip. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, like Chesco was saying, because it's our 50th stream, I feel like we have plenty of hours of footage and hours of great moments over the past 50 streams that we would like to kind of go over and remember some fun times, because I feel like we've had some pretty insane things happen on our live stream that we are going to show you. So we both chose, I think, between 3 and 4 of our favorite moments, which could include a number of you watching right now, of some of our favorite moments so far on Our Thoughts Live. So Chesco, what is the first of your favorite memories that you want us to reflect on?
Real quick, does the order matter? Is there an actual order?
No, just choose. You can choose whatever one.
Okay, I can choose
In no particular order. In no particular order. We're not ranking them. We're not drafting a
I'm just saying on the
an
on
Our
the
Thoughts
technical end.
moment.
Yeah, no, that's
Our Thoughts
so
moment
fucking
playlist.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yo, we're drafting our best moments.
Tier
I really
listing
like
our best
when-
moments.
I really liked when I said in the on
Yeah.
the Town FM review, that I made
That's-
some really good points here.
when Piercy said that Kendrick was dropping and he wasn't, I think that was an F tier moment in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking for that moment. I watched it back, and I was like, I remember the heartbreak that we felt, and I was like,
L.
let's just go ahead and throw this whole stream away. We're back at 49.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
what's the first moment you want to go back to?
So the first one I want to throw it back to is there's us obviously, but a couple of very important people in our community that we talk to a lot. We really value their opinion. Are moderators, and one of my favorite moments during Our Thoughts Summer was having our little knighting ceremonies for y'all. So I think I want to start off with just, reminiscing with you guys. And I think Curry and A Miracle are here.
Yes,
So it's
they are
perfect.
present.
So thank God. We're gonna go ahead and watch your knighting ceremonies
Yeah.
from the stream. So yeah, go ahead, play the clip. Let's get it started. Play the damn tape.
All right. Now that we're all back, yeah, you
Yes,
got.
where
Okay,
were we?
we're all back. This is the official knighting of A Miracle becoming the official first moderator of the Our Thoughts Live. Here we go. A Miracle, you see this?
Also, Caleb, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Here we go. A Miracle. There we go. A Miracle is now moderator for your channel. I don't know if there you go. Oh, she got the new.
Hey,
Ooh,
look at you.
the highlighted name and everything.
Okay. Our very first Our Thoughts
There you
Mod.
go. Yeah.
Moderator.
Everybody claps in the chat. Hey, thank you,
Hey,
Jada.
new super chat, A Miracle. You know what to
That
do.
$2.99. All right, Miracle, you gotta clock in every time then.
Yeah.
Yay, there we go.
There it is.
Ah,
There's
some good
there's-
moments, some good memes.
I know. Don't you just get those warm, fuzzy feelings looking back? Also, do you have the other clip? The other,
Yes, I do.
so that was A Miracle. Shout out to A Miracle, our very first, the very, very, very first moderator in Our Thoughts history. And now we're gonna go into the knighting ceremony of our second moderator.
Yes.
None other than Ray Curry.
Ray Curry. Shout out to you two. Shooting it over to the moment Curry was anointed, is how I put it in the clip.
Ready? Go.
Hype stream is with the crowning of a new moderator. This has been something we've been discussing for a little bit.
Yes.
And Curry, you've been there since day one. You have been there since day one, and you will continue to be there. What's happening, Curry? We are anointing you. We are anointing you. All right, it's happening. Get ready.
Here we go.
Curry, you're being anointed right now. There we go,
And
Curry. You are officially a moderator of the Our Thoughts podcast, Our Thoughts
Boom.
live show.
So now we have two moderators.
Boom.
That's one for each of us. That's great.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
great. Congratulations, Curry. Whatever this means to you, we're happy to have you on. Like Matt said, you've been here since literally stream number 1. That's crazy to us. And we're happy you're still here. We're happy A Miracle. Hopefully, you and A Miracle are pretty close. So
Right.
you guys will be working in tandem. Superman and Batman out here.
Making the show happen, behind the
yeah.
scenes work. Yeah, shout out Curry. Just, showing our appreciation for one of our day ones, you know what I mean?
Bam.
So, boom.
Had to start this off. Wanted to give credit to, some of our favorite, some of the higher on the totem pole of our community, whatever that means to you guys. So
It's a
thank
hierarchy,
you all.
clearly.
yeah. There's a class system right now. You guys are right there with us.
Yeah. Shout out to them too, though. But yeah, the OGs. Like we said in the clip, Curry, since day one, since the very first time we pressed go live, Curry has been there, and Miracle not too short after. So shout out to y'all, and shout out for being here for 50 streams. So appreciate it.
Yeah. And everyone here who's been here for a while. I know Jasmine, Kitchen Boy, obviously. We got Christian Wrights jumped on a little bit. Everyone here right now. Appreciate y'all. Matt.
Oh,
What do you got for us?
some of my favorite moments. All right. Let's see. Okay. Gotta start off. Top favorite moments. Top probably favorite best stream, or probably the most people we had on stream for this moment. So the fact that this happened on that stream is notorious in and of itself. But of course, I'll let the clip speak for itself.
Do it. They're asking who that is in the background there.
Oh, this is how do you see? This is our intern. What are you gonna say? Someone keeps asking me something in the chat.
Yeah, they're asking who that is in the background there.
Oh, this is how do you see? This is our intern. Sorry, my headrest. This is our intern in the back. She's on call right now. She's fielding your calls. She's fielding your calls right now. For our call-ins, the Our Thoughts FM. Have anything to say?
And we pay our workers.
Okay.
Don't-
Yeah.
we-
She's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Weekend fan too. So what do you have to say?
Actually, y'all, for the record, I introduced Matthew to the Weekend because at
Oh.
first he didn't like the Weekend.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh,
But
okay.
it
Dropping bombs.
It was after Beauty Behind the Madness that he got into the Weekend, and then like once he liked him, then he got back into like Trilogy and stuff. So like you can forgive him, not his fault.
Wow, I just got exposed, bruh. Never mind. This is why you are in the back.
Damn, you guys just she just spilled the tea on him. That
Yo,
was like some
I'm
story
not-
of added on type stuff.
I am not
'cause-
safe in this podcast, bro. Everybody trying to expose me, calling out all these secrets I've been suppressing.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Got him. We spotted a fake one.
Yep. Sorry,
Now you
y'all.
Now you got to do your penance. Your sentence of listen to After Hours 50 times, Dawn FM 25 times, and
Pray to-
recite the lyrics to Or Nah like 10 times, and I think we'll forgive you.
And then I'll have my repentance. Yeah.
yeah.
The night, yeah, like you said, like the chat says, the night my career ended.
His career and
And the night that we had like almost 8,000 people watch our
oh, that
like
was gonna be-
8,000
oh my God.
individual people watch that stream.
I just realized I've been slacking on those questions that I said I was gonna sprinkle throughout the show. Now you're just
Oh.
gonna get a dumping of them at the end.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can sprinkle them like as we're going through these clips.
Man.
But
Good
yeah,
moment though. Good moment.
Great moment, beautiful moment. I think Maya should be on here more often if she's ever free. Like I would.
Maybe not, because then I'll just get exposed more. So
That's what I'm saying. We need. I need someone to expose some
Damn.
of the inner workings of
yeah.
of Matt. So here we go. I got a question here real quick, a little trivia question that we can
Okay.
go to, and then we'll go into our next moment.
Okay.
This actually kind of fits what we had before. Who left the very first comment in Our Thoughts live history? Was it? Let me copy and paste real quick. Copy and paste.
I might know.
Really, you know? Okay.
Maybe if I see the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have either A. Recurry, B. A Miracle, C. Grizzly Bear 85, D. Kitchen Boy.
Was it me? Okay, Kitchen Boy already ruled himself out.
Okay.
It's probably it was probably Grizzly Bear 85, or I think it's Grizzly Bear 55 is the correct answer. The correct username.
Damn, it was a trick question all this time.
Yeah, was it a trick question? I think it was C.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is actually Kitchen Boy, which is so
Bruh.
weird because
Kitchen
you said
Boy.
it wasn't me.
Kitchen Boy throwing me off. Wait. The first live stream or the first comment, like ever?
The very first live stream. Who sent the first? See, I know where I fucked up. The first chat message.
Chat message. Okay.
Yes.
I probably
Kitchen
would
Boy
have.
asked
Damn.
He says, "Hello, I'm here." So there you go.
You're right.
Very first
You're right.
comment.
It was Kitchen Boy.
So
Yeah.
man, cut yourself some slack. You were in fact the very first.
Hey,
commenter.
I mean that's moderator material right there. I will say,
Hey,
that is moderator material.
We're reviewing your application right now, Kitchen Boy. You did make the I don't know if you have this moment. Is the DJ Khaled ad-libs moment on here?
No, but
Okay, but I want to highlight that. My
yeah,
boy,
honorable mention.
Yeah, made like a whole edit of Mad City with DJ Khaled ad-libs, and it was super well done. So Kitchen Boy, a real one. Your
A real one.
application's in review.
You have a lot going for you right now.
Yeah. So the next moment I want to highlight.
Okay.
I want to take it back to we love the holidays here at the Our Thoughts podcast. In any subtle way, we like to try to move along with the seasons. One of my favorite moments, man, was Halloween. We had a little costume contest, and I did enjoy. I enjoyed how it looked on stream. Like I watched it back and I was like,
I
this
love
looks like pure crackhead energy, like
Yeah.
stuff I used to watch when I was a kid. Like the way we come on and we just start bullshitting is like exactly what I would watch when I was like a kid on YouTube. So without further ado,
Yes.
go ahead and throw it to a very spooky Our Thoughts of Ween.
One of my favorite moments. I love this stream. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, I'm balancing this hat on my head right now. Welcome to Spooky Our Thoughts Live Halloween edition. Can you guess what I am? But I think we're missing a certain someone. I think someone has to make an entrance. I'm trying my oh shit. Is that Francesco of the Opera?
It's the Phantom of the Opera to you.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to a spooky episode, guys. Hey, we're a little dressed up for the occasion.
I
How
feel
about
like
you
we look
guys?
good. I feel like we look the part.
I think we look fantastic, man. I think we nailed it.
Oh, definitely.
How are you, man? How
I'm
are you?
good, bro. I'm excited.
Oh wait, answer in character.
Oh.
Arr.
I'm drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
That whole
I wish we
stream
came
is
back
funny.
on.
Yeah.
I wish we came back on in our costumes. That would've been, that would've been hella
The
fun.
fastest costume change ever.
I know, Jesus. I also got a text from my mom that says, Chesco, your voice is a little bit soft, so I'm gonna
Calling you soft.
my little no. Damn, mom. My own mom's calling me soft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my voice a little bit more weathered
Yeah,
for the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, great moment in our thoughts.
Great
History. Love the
costumes.
cannot wait. Yes, the Phantom of
Yeah.
the Opera and Matt Sparrow. How could you not?
Yes.
You know, the most iconic duo of all time. You know, come mess with us. But yeah, man, I can't wait for the next Halloween stream.
I'm
So
hyped.
We'll start
All the holiday streams are always the funnest to me.
always.
The most fun.
Always. Yeah, best believe we're gonna be doing some crazy segments when those times comes around, because we're starting to
Mhm.
get a little more stuff done on this stream. So here we go. Also, by the way, my mom also said you guys are both cute. So she says
Let's
you're a cutie.
go.
So here we go.
The mom
I got the mom's
cosign.
approval.
Thank you.
Hey, Christian Wright. Definitely gonna want to watch the rest of the stream back, because we got a couple more moments here. Pretty damn funny. So Matt, where are you gonna take us with this next moment, man?
All right. One of my favorite moments. Oh man. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? Okay, we'll do this. I think our one and only guest appearance on the not one and only, but the first one ever to be a guest star on the live stream. And I could put the whole stream up because it was really fun as a moment, but
Incredible.
I think in this moment, this is the moment we knew we were about to lose everything on our own stream.
Oh no.
Check it out.
I know Another a one, moment. All right, part 2, let's play. which is like a full-on discussion on Dawn FM experience. That's gonna be super great. What it tells us about the album. That's gonna be a dope video as well. But without further ado, speaking of music videos,
Also,
y'all, have
real
you-
quick,
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
shout out to anybody else fasting right now, celebrating Ramadan.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to break
It's-
my fast, but to all the
Oof,
Muslims out
it's
there,
tough out here, man. Yeah.
Like,
Breaking
good
the
shit.
fast on stream.
respect. Yes,
Heard it
sir.
here. Only on Our Thoughts, man. You'll see.
Only on our thoughts. You won't get it anywhere else.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Hey. Also, real quick, tell us where you're.
He said,
you're from.
mashallah. Shout out Diego Rojas.
Yo.
Hey. Yup. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this Out of Time music video, man.
Yes.
Omar, what'd you think of it? Of this Out of Time music video?
Thought it was just like classic The Weeknd making it like a normal music video until the very end, where like
Yeah.
he pulls some weird shit on us, which I really loved. Like this could be a video by any other artist. You could put any other artist in his place until the part where like Jim Carrey pulls up and fucking takes his face off.
Right.
Like you
Yeah.
don't get any of that shit anywhere else. And I'll have to give like the actual meaning of it some more thought, because there's obviously a lot going on that probably adds to the story. But obviously it's one of the best songs on the album. Amazing visual. We get
Yeah.
to see like Abel moping like we love to see him do. And it is the girl from Squid Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Yoon Jun. Yeah. Oh, real quick, hold on. Let's go down the line. What's your guys' favorite song from Dawn FM?
This is my favorite song for sure. Out of time. I think so.
I'd say Gasoline.
Oh yeah.
Gasoline's a great pick. It's 5 a.m. my time again.
Yeah, and
Iconic.
let us know down below. But that voice, ridiculous.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I was
that voice he
The
opens it with.
German techno voice or whatever.
beautiful. Yeah, I was. All right, I'm about to earn my Filipino card right now. So I was, my family was all doing karaoke, and sure enough, I had to pick that song. And doing the voice is so fun. Like, and you get to act like you're drunk while you sing. I love Gasoline. I'd probably also go with Out of Time for sure. Like that song, I feel like is just so timeless. But yeah, and it's really great that we get a timeless music video to it. You know, it's this like love story. Then all of a sudden, just like.
Hold on, yeah. I was about to show you the whole stream. Okay, hold on.
You're like, damn, if I could, I would show the whole stream. So I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
So I will.
I didn't even do that. Let me show you the part I'm talking about. By the way, just watch a whole hour and a half of this other stream. Hold on, yo. Hold
honestly,
on.
Watch that whole stream, man. That was just like a banger stream, man.
Okay. This is the part I want y'all to watch. It's not
Yeah.
an hour and a half long. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Back to you. Big
You
Dick
know what?
Records.
I'm really thinking about an artist that could go really hand in hand with NBA YoungBoy. I think this artist and YoungBoy, you know, would have crazy chemistry. We've never seen them on a track together, but like together they would make real waves. And I gotta shout my boy Christian right out. I pick Coco Melon.
Coco Melon. Okay, there you go.
This is what happened
I
last
don't know.
time.
I don't know how I'm gonna beat this dude, man. Big Dick Entertainment is about to like sweep.
I think you already won, bro.
I know. This is all just formality at this point, honestly. All right, so
if I gotta have another 7 picks, but like I don't really need them to be honest.
Honestly, they're carrying this whole label.
yeah, this is the label. This is it.
If only he was here to witness that.
Yeah, Curry couldn't have said it better myself, Curry. Damn, literally left right as his whole thing was gonna get shouted out. But
That's okay.
there you go, man. Incredible moment. Shout out to Omar from Thought. I'm pretty sure he changed his name. I don't know to what. I forgot what, but
Really?
you know. Yeah, but in our hearts, it's always gonna be
Always thought.
Thoughts assembling. So much love to Omar. Hope you're doing well. Hope we can do another collab whenever
Absolutely.
this another album drops. So I got 2 more moments.
Okay.
I think I want to save the really heartbreaking one for later.
The gut-wrenching one.
Yeah, the one that really dealt a blow, like to set our channel back a little bit.
Yeah. It really did.
but- Yeah, legitimately. Like, thank God I got.
did.
We'll talk about that in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
second. But I want to start with a fun moment, or I want to have a little fun moment that we had recently.
Okay.
Kind of gone low key, like semi-viral on TikTok, on Instagram Reels. You know, I'm like, this is what fame feels like. Like, I open up my phone and I see just like 100+ notifications. I'm like, damn, like we did this, you know, we built this.
So crazy that this is my life.
Yeah, what's that Drake video when the Raptors one? It's like, we built this. This wasn't here when we
look
were
around.
here.
Look around. We built this. They can make memes. This is history.
Yeah. This is our thoughts history right here. Is us getting a chance to taste Jack Harlow's meat live on stream.
Live on stream.
We'll go ahead and play that footage right back. Had to be in there somewhere, so there you go.
Sandwich, and I feel like I think they like the KFC one. I think they actually said that Burger King was the best one. So
Burger King has a good
we'll
one.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, they got a nice meaty chicken sandwich, bro. It's like
Yeah.
a thick one. But yeah, I've actually never tried the KFC one, but we're gonna get into it. It's a spicy one. I wonder how. Like, am I gonna be sweating on stream just because of how spicy this shit is? We'll see. Let's take it out. Are we taking it out? Are we whipping out Jack Harlow's meat?
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to. Hold on.
I cannot.
I think
I'm too excited, bro. I'm getting too excited.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time we can whip out the Jack Harlow meat.
Mm-hmm.
Will you whip out Jack Harlow's meat for me?
Yes.
Oh, I
Hey,
don't
yo.
have anyone. I don't got anyone to do
Okay,
it
you
for.
ready,
Damn.
Chesco?
All right. Oh shit! I already got it out.
Unwrap the reveal. Ooh.
It is a thicky pretty boy.
Okay. Here, you
So-
want to show it to the camera?
Yeah, let's do it at the same time. Here, there you go. Boom.
Oh,
That's gonna be-
Wait, show it again, Chesco. Show it again.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
Bussin'.
Boom.
Ooh.
Hold on, hold
That
on.
looks
This
like
isn't
a
the good side.
commercial.
There it is.
Boom.
Bam.
Okay, you can have the first bite.
Okay, y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our thoughts history. We're about to try out the Jack Harlow meal from KFC.
Jack Harlow meat. All right. Are we taking the first bite at the same time?
All right. Cheers. Cheers. Boom.
Cheers. Let's do it.
Our thoughts summer, baby.
Mmm.
Very juicy.
Mmm. That was. It was delicious. I will say. I would get it again.
Have you gotten it again, Susan?
No, I haven't. But you know what's next though?
Mm.
The Minion meal, and
Yes.
the Cheez-It, whatever thing at Taco Bell. We gotta review next.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that to you, but it's, this channel is slowly turning into a mukbang channel. So, just you wait.
That's fine with me.
We're gonna be eating we're gonna be trying out some crazy stuff on here. So
Let us know. Let us know what things you want us to try. It doesn't have to be like the Travis Scott burger. It can be if you've never had In-N-Out, give me an excuse to get In-N-Out is what I'm saying. So
it's like imagine if they're like, because I'm allergic to fish, so people are like fish fillet, like get the fish fillet, like
get the
do
fish
it.
fillet.
I'll give you I'll super chat you if you eat fish live on stream. I'll be like,
Super chat you like $2,000 to pay for the hospital visit.
man, it might be worth it then, because
Yeah.
I might just tough it out, not even go to the hospital, and still and make that 2,000. So
Yeah.
super chat, it's available for you if you want
Let us know.
to do anything. We have no shame.
Whatever you say in the super chat, we'll figure out a way to do it.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
So it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your next moment.
My final moment.
Okay, your final moment.
The real ones know this one. The real ones know the heartbreak associated with this one.
This was, I think, the most chaotic stream ever. Just the way it looks,
Yeah.
how that night went down.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I've been going back to these questions.
Okay.
Miss now. So before we get to that moment, let's go ahead and do another
Sure.
one of these questions. As announced on stream, this is a fun little question. There's that Spotify blend feature, right? What is Matt and I's Spotify blend compatibility? We said this on stream. We talked about it. It is
percentage?
any number from 1 to 100%.
Oh my god. Okay.
What would you guys? I can't wait to see what the chat thinks our like music compatibility is. But I don't know if you remember.
Is this multiple choice?
No. I will say
Oh.
this though.
Okay.
It is a pretty high number.
I want to say like 95% compatibility.
95%.
Yeah.
That is your final guess. Yeah, we'll give it some time to see the chat get a couple more. Someone says 10. Okay. Well,
10%.
that's if like we just did not.
Yeah. We
vibe
don't
at
fuck
all,
with
at all.
anything. Maybe like
Fluky.
actually, you know what? I'm
Over
gonna bump my
95.
number up a little bit. I'm gonna say 97%.
97%. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Curry says 90 to 95%.
Okay. Well, you gotta give us.
Josh
one
says
number.
90%.
90%.
Okay.
Flukus
everyone's at-
says over 9,000.
Over 9,000. Love. Hey, Dragon Ball Z, baby. I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt and I's music, Spotify blend compatibility is at a nice 98%.
Ooh, I was close.
And they said, and there's like a little thing. It's, if you press the blend compatibility thing, it has a little caption.
Mm-hmm.
It says 98% relationship goals. So
relationship goals.
You and I are relationship goals.
Bay goals.
Yep. You're gonna have a picture of you holding my hand through the beach, like in the water.
When you hit 98% on Spotify blend.
There you go. We are. So, a little fun trivia before we get into that heartbreaking moment that
this really this was a test of our relationship. I mean, this was adversity we both had to witness and come get over. Get over together.
Yeah. So go ahead, play the clip.
Play the clip.
Wham, bam. Sad one, man.
Okay, here's like the studio version, or like kind of like music video-ish performance, and here's like what it'll actually be like when you come to a Silk Sonic performance.
I need to go to that concert,
which would be the easiest decision of your life.
When Silk Sonic goes on tour, we will be going.
We're doing it. We're doing it. It's two of our favorite artists.
Yes.
Pinky promise.
Yes. The three-way pinky promise. There you go, guys.
It's
on record.
I love it. All right.
Yeah. You're right. Scoot in a little bit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're more in the front.
Yeah. I think my seat is
There
like.
you go.
Okay.
Oh shit, you're like sinking.
I know. All right. Hey guys. It's pretty cool. This is such a cool setup. I like this.
Now we're all here.
Oh, cozy.
Oh.
Cozy by the camera.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh my god, your computer went.
No.
Oh shit, Chesco. Oh.
We have an accident. Put it in rice.
Yeah.
Wait.
I did laugh.
Damn, man. So if you play the tape back, it's Matt who directly led to the downfall.
Yeah.
For very.
I was just trying to get a better shot.
R.I.P. to that MacBook. That one gave us hits like the After Hours breakdown. Its dying. Final gift to us was the off-season breakdown deep dive thing. That was the very last thing it gave us. But man, I miss it dearly.
R.I.P.
We upgraded.
I'd say so.
So a very fine moment, sad moment, but in the long run, it kind of gave me a new laptop. Forced me to get a new laptop. Next question. Next trivia question for this one. Actually has to do with this stream.
Okay.
So I call this episode the Campfire episode, stream number 16. What album were we listening to that night that got our stream taken down? Oh, damn it.
When Curry exposes it.
I know, literally Curry said it right before I was going to say it.
It was
There you go.
yes. Call Me If You Get Lost. Infamously the quickest demonetization, and like we could have had a strike on our channel if like we kept going. But literally we were like one song in and then boom, we were off.
Literally like the opening interlude.
Yeah.
It was like all of a sudden we just got texts or messages like
Tyler commented. Yeah. He sent us an email. He's like, "Get the fuck off the airway with my album."
Yeah, so another one of those goated moments. I don't know if that's on your list, but yeah, there you go. Do you have another one for us, or is that it?
A last moment.
One last moment.
Honestly, this whole segment of this stream could be its own thing, just because I think we were just so unhinged, just because of how long of a stream that we had to do that day, how much work went into this stream. but you could tell we were like, it went better than expected. So last moment here is one of my favorite moments. It's the beginning of my favorite moments, but you can go back and watch the whole thing. Is the very end after we had just finished the Our Thoughts Awards last year, and the fit for me, it was going to my head. So whenever that happens, it's always a good time. So yeah, our last moment here, one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I just finally saw you on screen, and that's the funniest shit. But I love it. So yeah, you know what? Sorry guys, the weekend could not show out. It sucks, I know, but I feel like you somehow got something even better.
I
That's
think
not my place to say, but
I think I have to agree.
Yeah.
I think that was iconic, man. I know y'all were expecting The Weeknd, or at least Ed Sheeran, but
We were.
Yeah. But hey, you got your boys. Go.
There you go, baby. The Our Thoughts Awards, man. That was one of the best ones, man. I already know that this upcoming one is going to be really nice. But man, we put so much effort into that, like freaking 4 production meetings, and
Yeah.
you know,
It was a
planning all
long
that stuff
stream.
out.
Long stream.
Like, yeah, man. Oh my god. So I'm really happy with it, though. I'm really glad that we proved to ourselves, I guess, that we can do that kind of stream. But
yeah,
like I said,
some good times.
Yeah, like I said, man, The Weeknd couldn't perform, but I feel like we got something even better. So go check out Book of Genesis, check that stream out, Our Thoughts Awards. Look up whatever it is, Our Thoughts Awards, the 4th annual one. And yeah, bam, there you go. Last question here, since we're talking about the Our Thoughts Awards.
Okay.
Guess what number stream we did the 3rd annual Our Thoughts Alive, aka like the first one we did on stream. What number stream?
Is there multiple choice?
I can give you multiple choices.
Okay.
Ready? Let me copy and paste it real quick.
Okay. Because I remember it wasn't that. It was pretty like soon into when we were like actually streaming. Like it was just the Our Thoughts Awards. And
Yeah. It was very. I remember being like, hey,
Jose. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Ed Sheeran.
No forehead jokes today, huh? No forehead jokes today.
Change that profile picture.
Yeah. But question, or the choices are A, stream number 3, B, stream number 5, C, 7, D, number 9. Mambo number 5.
I want to say
that's all I have to say.
Yeah. I see that.
Big facts.
I will say I'm thinking either stream number 7 or number 9.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I mean,
you got some people in the chat here.
I think it would be C, number 7.
Okay.
Number 7.
You're gonna lock that in?
Yeah, I think it's number 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt has somehow gotten every single question. Oh, well, not the Tyler one, but you got that one right. You got this one wrong, man. It is actually funny enough. You know what's crazy about it? This was our 3rd stream. Our Thoughts Awards was our very 3rd stream. So,
wow. We were shooting for the stars immediately.
I know. Damn, I remember that day. I remember just like showing up in my I had a shorts.
Yeah.
Had a suit on on the top. I remember being like,
that's crazy.
Like no one could show up. Like literally, like we've been hyping up like our first stream on live. You know, the Our Thoughts Awards. And it ended up being like a real like fun thing. Like people were guessing, oh, who's the winner? I got this, I got that. Oh, this song is better. Like the Sad Boy anthem, Sad Boy, Sad Girl track of the year. I remember everyone. I think it was your boy Evan, was like, oh shit, that's a sad song. And then the next nominee would pop in, and he'd be like, Oh, this one's a sad song too. Like, that one's a really good one.
They're all sad.
Just remember having a really good time with you guys.
Wow.
And the Our Thoughts Awards being such a great time, and it has continued to be.
It's only getting better. So. Only getting better.
Yeah, man. So
that's crazy.
There you go, man. Anything you want to say regarding that last little clip? Just like looking back at the Our Thoughts Awards, looking back at
everything,
50 streams.
Yeah, man. I really didn't think we would be doing the stream. That I mean, like the first stream we did, we were just like, let's just live stream and talk about stuff and just see what happens. And
specifically, we're gonna try to do this as often as we can.
Yeah, we were like, we want to just. It was all about consistency. And obviously, you know, life got in the way sometimes. But I will say, I think what we've built over the past year or so, and almost year's worth of streams. You know, if we do one every week, we're at in 2 weeks it'll be 52 weeks of streams.
Wow.
There have been some awesome moments, man. Like the fact that we had a guest come on here, the fact we had like almost 8,000 individual people watch us for the Dawn FM pre-album party was super fun. Everything, man. Like these streams are really fun. Just the format is really great for us to just talk, and we got to meet a bunch of really cool people that support us, who've donated, who
like the shit that we like.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's willing to put up with us.
Right, he's willing to sit down and listen to us talk for 3 hours every week. So appreciate everyone and all of your support the past 50 streams, and here's to 50 more streams from here on out.
Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. Let's acknowledge a couple chat messages, get through what's in your rotation, then we'll call it a nice stream.
For sure.
So Chris Valencia says, I'm really late. Are y'all going to the tour? Great that you asked that, Matt. Could you answer him? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I am Matthew David. What are y'all's thoughts on the Kid Cudi compilation album finally releasing a Kid Named Cudi mixtape on streaming?
What are my thoughts? Cool. Appreciate Kid Cudi. I'm just excited for the show. I feel like yeah. I mean, I listened to like majority of the songs that are on there. I mean, I know that Love is an unreleased track that I've been looking forward to, and that a lot of Kid Cudi fans have been looking forward to. So
yeah,
that will finally be out on streaming. But no, I mean, I love Kid Cudi. Yeah, appreciate him still releasing music. Shout out to the Cudster.
The Cudster. So yeah, Kurt, even Abel texted us, hey man, I don't know if he's ever been on a live stream, but let's just assume he has popped into one just because he's curious. That'd be really cool.
He's popped into one, I'm sure.
Yeah. Flukius says, if you clean the vacuum cleaner, do you become the vacuum cleaner? I think so. Yeah. So anyways,
deep.
Matt, what is in your rotation? That is like the sign for me to like, all right, next segment.
In my rotation,
yeah, what have you been listening to, man? And what are you gonna listen if you have like something you're like, oh,
okay. I've been listening to this kind of pretty small artist. Have you heard of Kamari? He's like an alt R&B sub. He barely has 100. I mean, he has a lot of monthly listeners, but he's sub like 200,000 listeners.
That name sounds familiar, but I don't think I actively listen to him.
Yeah, he's cool. He has a whole album out, but his single that he came out with this year or last year, he hasn't. I wish he had more singles like this, but the single "Doctor in My Eyes," really nice. Very heavy Frank Ocean influence, which is really cool. And you know how I've been craving my Frank Ocean, so he's been giving me that fix as of late. Been listening to a lot of early 2000s R&B, a lot of Erykah Baduism by Erykah Badu, a couple Lucy's from Outkast here and there. But then I'm also, I guess speaking of Frank, I have been getting back into Channel Orange. I've just been like randomly starting to listen to it. So obviously been listening to that. Let's see, anything else? I was on a little throwback craze the last like weekend because I was just oxing at the different functions I was at for for 4th of July, and I was listening to old like Maroon 5. I was listening to like some old like
gave up about
yeah. Isn't she bruh? What is the She Will Be Loved, Sunday Morning, way back. I've been also listening to some old Rihanna stuff. I've been listening to a lot of old Calvin Harris stuff. Actually, I've never really. I mean, obviously, I've heard all of Calvin Harris's hits, but I haven't really gone back and listened to the greatest hits. You know, with Rihanna and all that stuff. Way back in 2012, 2013, 2014, which has been fun. Definitely like nostalgic summer vibes is what I've been on. So yeah, and you know, couple tracks from Honestly Nevermind have found their way into the rotation. I've been listening to Sticky, you know, listening to Texco Green. Obviously,
I relate to Texco Green more than fucking my auntie's an uncle now.
But like honestly,
never mind.
Yeah, I've been listening to obviously that Starry Eyes Mike Dean remix. I actually really like that remix. I felt like I was like, how are you gonna remix one of these songs? Like you can't change it, but Mike Dean still able to make a fire. Yeah, more synths basically, just different synths. And then lastly, listening to Steve Lacy's latest single off of his upcoming album, the single Bad Habit. Amazing vibes. Steve Lacy sitting on a modern day classic. I'm like for me, most hyped album of the summer. Whenever it's supposed to come out, he just released a track list. Very hyped. Gemini Rights. Shout out to Steve Lacy. And yeah, that's been in my rotation.
There you go. Yeah. Also, Christian just came back. Man, you missed one of our classic Our Thoughts moment involving Coco Melon.
Involving you.
Involving you. So
yeah,
go ahead. Watch.
Run it back.
After we're done here, go ahead and wind that back. Yeah, man. Really great list. I've also been listening to some Weekend. I've been going back to Dawn FM. It's a really good. I don't know if I'm just crazy here. I don't know if anyone else has the same experience, but I found Dawn FM to be a really good workout playlist.
Oh yeah, it is. I have worked out to Dawn FM numerous times.
Yeah, like How Do I Make You Love Me to Take My breath going into. I got some because
the tempo keeps you going.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm kind of washed when it comes to the gym. Like I used to be super into it, kind of washed, but I'm getting myself back. And fucking Dawn FM has been incredible in getting me there. There's been this really amazing rap artist that I've been loving from my hometown, 707 Vallejo. My boy, as if I know him. I feel like I know him. LaRussell, LARUSSEL. He is on the Our Thoughts summer playlist, and he is just this super charismatic rapper. Like his beats are, you know, very classic Bay Area stuff, but his bars are just incredible, man. Like, and super, like I said, super charismatic. Just oozes like fun, and so I would definitely go check it out. Check out like Baggage Claim, Schlide, that other one. Neff the Pharaoh, whatever
Very
song
nice.
it is with Neff the Pharaoh, great vibe. See what's another one. I've also, man, I want to send love and some consideration over to Santana, Bay Area legend. He recently collapsed on stage at Michigan. I literally just saw him at a concert like 2 weeks ago. So first of all, hoping you're okay, man. And shouting out some of his records. I've been going back. I just remember the reason this bigote is here today is because of I remember I was looking back at some of my videos and I was like from the concert I was like, damn, like this got me feeling like Francesco, not Francisco. So yeah, I want to shout out, man, go check out his song Evil Ways, Oye Como Va. These are just like classics that he's done. You know, obviously Black Magic Woman. If you don't,
I played that song on Guitar Hero.
Yes, dude, that was literally my first time being introduced to Santana. And also, if you don't think you know him, you do, because he is the one who who popularized that riff you hear on Wild Thoughts, that guitar, that
Yeah.
It's all Santana. So yeah, go check out his discography. Oh yeah, como va. Evil Ways is like one of my favorites. It's a bop. It's a vibe. And yeah, you pretty much got me covered with the R&B stuff. So I don't. Yeah, there you go. There's
there you
another
go.
edition. What are we gonna listen to? I'm definitely gonna check out that Brent Faiyaz album to see if it competes
Tonight
with Giveon, because right now
I'll check out the Giveon album too. Then
got the Giveon album.
Toxic
Definitely
Anthems.
look at it with the Spotify Genius thing. Like, I'm not this guy who's like, oh, you gotta listen to it with the lyrics and really get the whole experience. Giveon, this album, I gotta hype it up, man. It's right there. One of the best R&B albums of the year. So
I'll
there
check
you
it
go.
out. Flukiest,
There you go.
crazy you say that. Lego Star Wars gameplay. I was just playing Lego Star Wars earlier today, so might have to make an appearance when we do another gaming stream for sure. Hopefully, you know, maybe that won't be a little more stable than the notorious 2K. But yeah, man, live action Lego movie, real human Legos, just like stop motion. I used to make those when I was little. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah,
Stop motion film where we're gonna. That's how we make our very first OurThoughts Productions film. It's like little Legos.
Yeah.
It's like an actual story. Like, it's like a real story about, like, I would
do it.
Like a toxic love, you know, and it's like just little Legos. Like, how could you possibly like?
Dude, some Lego short films are so good on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lego movie is a good movie.
Oh, incredible movie.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
There you go. On that note.
In honor of Lego, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to each and every one of you who have stuck with us the past 50 streams. Thank you for hopefully going down memory lane with these like favorite moments. Was a nice little reminder of our humble beginnings. But we're always trying to step up this show, and thanks to you, it looks as great as it does right now. And we're only trying to be better than the last stream. So appreciate you guys. Let us know what you want us to do next stream. As always, hit us up. Matt Mags on Instagram, Cheslito on Instagram and Twitter. Our Thoughts Podcast on everything. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Let's go.